Back with us today to play some characters old and new, and let's remind ourselves of who we are and who we're playing. And let's start with Liam today, Red Jester QQ. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm looking forward to playing Nate again.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute.
It is, but really, it's been a while for us, but in-game, it's only been about a week. I'm like, oh great, these guys again.
Just can't escape them. Remind us who Nate is, for those who don't remember.
So Nate is a rogue that originally joined the group in Waterdeep to help track down and destroy the menace of the drug that was plaguing it. And I got embroiled in some craziness and led me to here, where I currently am captain in a ship.
Yes.
I have no clue what I'm doing, but at least I'm doing it well.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you know you're doing a good job, right?
Yep.
You got no clue you're
Flying
doing,
my way to it.
but no one's died yet, probably. Actually, it's Nate. That's probably not true.
Yeah.
Stick to the code. Well, we also have Chris Senriff back with us today. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm
Going.
looking forward to some sea shanties and pirate action. Setting up sail on the high seas. I'll be playing Oberon, who's the bard warlock who originates from the Feywild, and he's now here trying to hunt down his doppel, who he believes might be tied to this whole necromancy joint.
Yeah, when your doppel gets out of control, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when they come for you? I mean, we're gonna find out today.
Make pacts with demons.
Make
and
packs with
you're gonna get
demons.
worse.
Sail off to try and kill a sea monster with all of your time-traveling companions. That's what you do, all right? If anyone's wondering there in chat, we really hit the real issues. We have Pro Restarter back with us today. How you doing, Josh?
I'm doing great. How are you? How are you?
I am well. I am well.
Nice. I'm going to be playing Sindenarin Kinrath, a Furbolg monk who origins are from the Feywild, but mostly from Waterdeep and the pirate life. Monk, cleric, extraordinary.
Excellent, excellent. And sailing off today on kind of an origin story quest, I want to say, for Sindenarin. We've learned a little bit about this whole sea monster that took out his crew from before, and we'll get to that today. Excellent. We have Lauren with us today. That's Holy Ginger. How you doing?
I'm good, very good. I play Lady Georgiana Whitmore, goes by Georgie, of Waterdeep, or the city formerly known as Waterdeep, before a bunch of flesh tumor abominations took it over. So that's been fun. She has a crossbow that she loves, and she has wedding plans that she's not doing because they're busy. We're busy. Someone else can do it.
You've got an event organizer.
Yeah, he's good. We're gonna fight some sea monster. It's going really well.
I'm gonna put this on my CV after I've organised this wedding in NPC form. This is this is going on my resume. I feel like I'm gonna be excellent
I
at
look
this.
forward to it. You know, if we don't die before we get to it.
We'll see about that. I make no promises about whether or not you'll make it to the wedding. But last but not least, we have Jillian. How you doing, Jillian?
I'm doing good. Hi.
Hey. Good to see you, Jillian.
Yeah, good to see you too.
So, Jillian, talk to us about Liana.
So, Liana is a high elven sorceress who's pretty much in mourning because the entirety of her duck army is dead. She's recently made a pact with that fiend.
Yes.
Yep. So
Jigsaw.
Yes. Well, that was weird. That came through twice. That was awesome. Sounded like I meant to do that. Excellent. So, yes, Liana's recently sold her soul to the devil, aka me. I've got a lot of roles in this. I'm also going to put devil on my resume after this campaign is out. I'm 3 for 5 at the moment of the party, having corrupted them and turned them into demons, so should be great. Other than that, though, I'll remind you guys of how to interact with today's show if you don't already know. If you haven't followed yet, hit that follow button and join us. When we hit 20 followers, you guys in chat get to decide something which happens next in our campaign. Here is a tweet for you guys, 20 retweets, and we have another viewer decision where you can screw with the party in any way that you so desire. And of course, you can donate to affect the game as well. You can give players nat 1s, nat 20s, wild magic surges, and drinks as well this month on the table of D100 Tavern drinks. Let's remind ourselves of what happened last week as well, because we had a whole thing last week We had pillow fights. We had wedding plans. We had sea monsters. So yeah, let's try and remind ourselves what happened last time. Lauren, do you remember things that happened?
I mean, I think you pretty much hit the nail on the head there. Yeah, it was a pillow fort.
Pretty conclusive.
That was really important to the plot, was the pillow fort.
Yes.
There were wedding plans, there were things, and then we got Sindanaran's kind of story of where he came from. And okay, so the plan, so we're all very clear on what's happening. We're gonna go kill this sea monster to gain the favor of a sea goddess, so she's on our side versus the undeath goddess who's making flesh tumors.
Ooh.
Very clear.
Yeah.
This is what's happening, it's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
And then Liana went and, tainted herself with Jigsaw, which is just great. And we went to this coastal town where, Dante left, but we don't care because Nate's here.
Because Nate's back.
You forgot to mention that.
I really didn't forget.
I forgot nothing.
And he's my best friend, and I missed him a lot.
There you go. So yes, Nate of former campaigns, Daring Do, Adventure, and Backstabbing, is back with us. A Captain Grey of the ship the Cubbyhole, which is painted a light eggshell blue around the ribs, just as a homage to one of his best friends in the world, Sildar. Well, Sildar is here today along with you guys as well. So let's pick up from where we left off. You guys are on board the pirate ship along with a motley crew of vagabonds and wastrels who all look pretty drunk, at least a 6 out of 10 kind of drunk. Nice. Captain Grey stands before you. Nate, why don't you remind ourselves of we're not a collective anymore. You're no longer Jigsaw and Nate. No, Jigsaw and Dante. Remind us of what Nate looks like.
So Nate originally was quite a beautiful looking male with his high charisma. Yet he suffered a lot of indignities. He was tortured, he lost 2 fingers. He also got burnt, so half of his face looks kind of like that character from Walking Dead, who I can't remember. So with a burnt off, kind of pink scarred looking face, which actually travels to his lips, so you can see slightly part of his upper jaw. He keeps that to the side. He likes to always talk with his good side. So currently I'd be going, "Welcome aboard the Cubbyhole," and then I'll turn to my menacing side. Yeah, I got to keep up the pirate persona because these guys don't know I haven't been a pirate.
Too bad, because I'm going to undermine it immediately by jumping on you and hugging you and not letting you go.
He also has one side of his head shaved, and he wears a single kind of elvish plait down the side. Okay.
All of the pirates give a bit of an odd look towards Georgie and Captain Grey. They're like, "Oh, let's get aboard, cabin."
I'll turn to whoever that is and go, what are you looking at? Get back to work now, before I tie your bloody hide.
He scuttles off and somewhere under it.
I'll do doing this to Lady Whitmore. Oh, you gotta play it cool.
Yeah, no, I didn't miss you. Hi, what's up? How's it going? Thought you were dead, cause there.
Why would you think that?
Because there were flesh tumors all over where you said you were going, and you did not keep in touch with us at all.
Yeah, but I'm sneaky as fuck and slimy.
I'm super sneaky now too. I can't show you because that would be
slimy and salty.
Oh, if it ain't no pretty boy, I'll walk over to shake his hand.
I shake his hand and I go, "And how do you explain this?" And I pull out the picture of the dick he drew and left on my bed as a farewell. I'm like, "Is this supposed to be mine? Is it yours?"
Well, I didn't draw that. Who gave you the picture?
It's signed by you.
Come on. But who gave you the picture?
You did.
No, I didn't.
You mean Georgie, someone drew a penis on?
You playing a joke?
No, I did not.
Who would do that?
I have no artistic talent.
Yeah, someone would attempt to tarnish our friendship.
It was probably Sildar. He's very artistically inclined.
Probably Sildar, but look, it's good to see. I see you still got the meaty gloves on.
The meaty, yeah.
Yeah, you ain't taking them off yet.
No.
You're
Pretty
probably
comfortable.
He's got his memories back.
Oh,
That seems
yeah.
important.
But he doesn't know that I lost them.
Yeah, what memories?
Don't
He-
worry.
he
They're all
forgot
back
us.
there.
Yeah, now he remembers us. It's great, except that his little fiend guy is a dick.
Wait a minute. Where's the horned one? And why do we have a big blue boy?
She
I'm just like leaning on like the mast, just, like with my arms folded, just like eyeing them up, like,
This is
what's going on?
Your
this
good
is
friend's
Sinar, and
introduction.
He punches things. He punches things
Well-
really fast.
he's really good and super strong.
Yes, he doesn't run away from fights, which is nice for a change.
What do you mean
more
for a
of a
change?
complex persona? You know, I'm more than just my
Well,
murderous skills.
I
Thank you,
thought
George.
Iona would be more helpful and shit. You know, she heals. Can you heal with your punches? Can you, big blue boy?
Hey, he's the reason we're here, right?
Oh, of
it's a
course,
big
of
deal.
course. I'll go to shake your hand.
I look down at you. Miss Captain Gray, is it?
That's Captain Grey. Yeah. And I'll
You
look
like to
at
call
Lady
him
Whitmore,
mate.
give her a wink and go, Captain.
Oh, it's a grift, like we used to do. It's a grift.
Ah!
No.
My hand like shaking like nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm Cindernarin.
Oh, that's a mouthful.
I just call him Cinder for short. You can maybe do
I'm
that
gonna call him
too.
Sin.
Don't do that.
Are you sure? You are on my ship. I'm gonna call you Cinny.
So we're a group of people who all get along really well.
Wow, of course, I get along with everyone.
Actually, when we first met him, he tried to steal George's dress.
I'm a man after my own heart. They're pretty, ain't they?
Yes,
mean,
they're
it's-
pretty on me. I don't
Yeah, I
think
mean-
it would look good on either of you,
I
personally.
mean, you never really noticed when I stole them because I'm that good. I always
George,
look
I've
back.
already said that it didn't fit your ensemble. It didn't go with what you
If
were
you try
wearing.
to steal my wedding dress, I don't know what it looks like yet, but don't try to steal it. Okay?
I gotta point
Well-
out, it must look pretty skimpy on you. I'm looking at Georgie, then looking at him.
I mean, it looks pretty skimpy on both of us because that's my thing.
Well, now I'm all levers and loose shirts and sunshine.
I'm a new person.
And as for that horned one, well, she had a greater task ahead of her. She was tasked by her god herself. So, yeah. He's
As
got a
did
lot-
I. Seems like the pirate life is the way for me. It's stealing, booze, wenches. Oh, there's not much around anymore because of the shit
That's it.
happening
The
outside. But
deity's luck charged you with pirating everyone.
And wenching? That doesn't sound like you at all.
No,
look, I
it
have to
doesn't.
keep up the appearance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Oh.
But actually, I mean, there's hardly anything about any of these days. Plus, gold's worthless. Plus, the sea don't have much undead on it. It's great.
So,
Well, it's one good thing
Captain,
to know.
you know much about, and I'm kind of leaning close, bend down, about actually sailing a ship?
You're damn straight as I roll deception.
26, pretty good.
Like the best.
You can roll insight on it, yeah.
I take a victory sip from my drug.
I'm so convincing.
Well, that's good. I spent the last 100 years on a ship, so it's good to meet a fellow seaman. I always love
I
meeting.
do like a ship full of seamen.
Yes, it
Can
does.
I?
Hey, that was
That
just
makes,
crude, lady.
that makes
George.
two of us. That makes
It
two of
totally
us.
was you
I
who drew the
sup-
penis, Nate.
Well, it wasn't me.
Time Mora's tits. You just need to drop it.
What, the penis?
Right
Probably the
overboard.
way you're
Oh, the
going.
mast. Are we talking about the mast?
Put it in a bottle and
Or the
send it
anchor.
off to sea.
Yeah.
Drop anchor. Wait, no, we're
No,
already.
wait, you don't order these people. I order these people. But what do you want? I know that you're here.
Yes.
It's good to see you all. And
It's
Quick
good to
Boy.
see you too.
But what the fuck's actually happening here? Like,
Naren.
We have to go to a deep sea.
Then Denarin, tell us again.
Well, CG, this is kind of how it is. We have to go out to the deepest part of the ocean around here. We have a jewel that's going to summon a quite ferocious and deadly sea creature that will most likely kill us all on sight.
Uh-huh.
We have to defeat this creature to summon my ancient goddess of the sea to help us defend against an ancient black dragon that is an ex-girlfriend of a demon now possessing Oberon.
We hate the demon.
Well, I'll tell you what. This actually sounds like something that you guys would get up to. So it's actually believable.
Yeah.
This isn't about
Pretty
me.
much. We actually got banished to hell.
Irrelevant.
No,
It
I'm
was
technically
fine.
in hell.
You're doing what to
Nothing.
my patron?
Nothing. We don't ever talk about him. We never
I
have,
thought
like,
this was a
secret-
plan to get the goddess to wipe away the necromancy.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's what we're most concerned with.
Can I roll an insight check against Georgie?
I could have swore
Go.
you just said something about purging a demon.
If you
or
want to roll a deception.
What?
She's
What
not
do you
lying.
think I'm lying about? Please roll an insight. I'll just give you an insight into what Georgie is currently thinking. Go ahead, Jillian.
24.
Always in
Okay,
his 20s.
Georgie is like super happy to see a buddy. She definitely hates that demon, as she has never been shy about sharing, probably to her own detriment. And yeah, this is all to get rid of
Yeah.
the plague of death. I'm
We'll
not
make this
lying.
straight. Jigsaw is an ally of ours, and
Yeah, no,
until
we
we
don't-
wipe away this plague, he's helping us.
I'm all for saving the world with it. Well, I'm not actually, because that sounds like I'm going to die. And I've bled enough for you lot. No offense, because I'd bleed for you again. But I am afraid that I'll lose the rest of my fingers if I go with you. And I'll pick up the ring that nearly took off my fingers all those weeks and months ago. And I go, I keep this thing as a reminder. You know, you lose fingers when you bleed for people. It just ain't good. What an
Have you
insight.
used the ring on any of your crewmates or enemies
No,
yet?
I had an original plan that it would be a great joke that if I gave it to Georgie to give to Sildar, no offense, mate. But then I decided that would have been terrible, you know. If I'd replaced the wedding ring and his finger had fallen off. It would have been a joke, but I realised it's not a really good joke.
No.
I
No.
miss you,
Hey,
Nate.
Sildar, do you want this ring?
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, see,
Ow.
it's cool. We're good.
He's
You'd be
fine.
known as the most infamous pirate if you were the
No.
one that slayed the giant beast that lurked in its depths.
Yeah, well, giant beasts and remember, they're just not my thing. Do you remember when we were fighting the
They're
humans?
totally your thing.
And they'd be like, bam, bam, and I'd be on the floor. I was basically a punching
Yeah,
bag.
but then you
Nice
get up.
thing.
And, yeah, you get
Yeah.
up. And
You're just like,
distracting them, I could, shoot them. It was great.
Yeah, but look at this. Look what I learned while I was away, and I cast Firebolt and throw it out to sea.
What the?
what?
And
Ow.
it turns out some of the Feywild bled into me.
Wow.
Freaky shit that I don't know
You're
how to really
like
control.
me, Nate. You're like me. I just start jumping up and down.
I prestidigitate a fart smell right in front of us.
So you're a sorcerer now, right?
I don't know what it's called, but it's pretty funky.
It's amazing.
Can I check it to see like what kind of a magic
Can I check
Nate
his
is
character
using?
sheet?
You can roll an Arcana check, Jim.
But always
Hi.
remember, though, CG, whenever you get knocked down, you get right back up again. Never get knocked down.
No, it's
No,
not-
no idea.
Yeah, I
Give that
know.
man an inspiration.
Oh, wait, I have advantage. I can use my advantage.
You're like, he's
You're gonna
definitely.
use your advantage.
If I
on
recall,
This is
speaking
that-
of big monsters, it's exactly your thing.
Shoot.
Get fucked. No,
Yeah, still no clue.
no idea. You're like, yeah, Freddy a bard.
Probably.
Right, Nate, can you just like do it for us?
Do what?
Like bring us out into the ocean and fight this monster.
Wow.
Just please.
Right. I'm going to put on a show. I'll just lean into
Otherwise,
Lady.
you won't be invited to the wedding.
All right. You just need to go along with me, all right? This is a grift. Remember, like. And I'm going to step back and go, well, I demand 10,000 gold pieces and everything you've got. And then I'll
Well-
go, yes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you drive a hard bargain. Captain Gray.
Arr, get the booty, Captain Gray.
Yeah.
No booty, just
Come.
coin.
Come with me, all of you landlubbers. Come on, while we negotiate the fee.
Is that gonna be negotiations, Captain? And they all like point towards their sabers, like, hey,
No.
please.
Guys, I'll then go, what have I told you? We need to use our smarts and stop just stabbing people whenever we see them.
Yes.
You don't want to be one shot.
We need your wit to be as sharp as your blades, remember? That's what makes a good pirate.
They're pretty rusty in the first place. Never mind, Captain.
I'll get you
So intimidating, all of you are so scared. Go.
Yeah, they look menacingly towards you for a bit. Also, Fiona, crit fail for Nate, a crit fail for Oberon, but advantage for Georgie and Liana.
Wow.
You guys.
Okay, so
That's so nice.
I'm gonna say, yeah, how about you all follow me into that back part of the ship of which I forgot the name. Come on.
The captain's quarters.
Yes. So
Yeah,
we
of
can.
course.
So we can parlay. That's a word.
Arr,
We go in.
she's using the French against us.
Alright, Cinny, shut the door behind you.
Arr. He slams the door shut.
Right, guys, I don't know how I got into this mess. I seriously fucking don't. Right,
is so much fun.
Because I lie. I just keep lying, and it keeps going and rolling. It's like a snowball that just turns into a boulder, and I don't know what to do. They're going to kill me if they find out.
No. It's gonna be fine. You're really convincing. Like.
Oh, yeah, Cindy, I'm not a real pirate. No offense, buddy.
Looks completely crestfallen.
You reminded
Use
me
it again.
of
He's very decisive. Fortunately, I'm the only one who can see through his lies. That's always been the thing.
It's scary.
You're a master wordsmith, my friend. A master wordsmith.
I do try, but sorry for lying for you. I see that you're friends with my old acquaintances. Any friend of theirs is a friend of mine. It's a pleasure to meet you. It was just, part of the show. I got to seem tough.
Oh, Nate, we started planning the wedding.
Oh, great.
You can come back with us, and it's gonna be great. I mean, when we go back after you help us defeat.
What was my job again? I don't
You're
know.
walking me down the aisle because my mother's
is that it?
insane. Yeah.
That sounds pretty easy.
Yeah.
But I bet I'll fuck it up.
Does he need to wear a veil to cover that?
What?
No, he's beautiful just as he is, Oberon.
Yeah, dick boy.
I
Yeah.
think it looks rather cool. It distinguishes you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, look, you can see, like, my back molar.
Yeah, I got like a few scars
Yeah.
myself, and I like start showing my
Oh,
scars.
put your shirts down. Come on. Okay.
I don't
Look at
wish.
this one. I took an arrow straight in the chest for her.
Oh.
But this one took a bite out of my bicep about 15 years ago.
This one I took from her, and I point to the scar on my back.
Just
Right, guys.
everything's
So,
fine.
you want to kill a big beastie beast, yeah?
Yes.
Before I put my men in danger, I got to convince them somehow.
Okay. Can
What
we
do you
put
suggest?
on a show? I don't know. Let's just put on a show. I have no idea.
Gold.
No
If,
idea.
if it helps
I
you,
have lots of gold.
Yeah, I had like 200 gold.
Yeah, but
I
like,
have, like a lot of gold.
gold is still worth something in this port town a little bit. They try to
Yeah.
keep the currency, but really, what they want probably is some citrus. It's in their fucking brown teeth.
Oh
That's a joke.
yeah.
That was- no, look, guys.
well, I used to be a pirate, first mate actually, and the thing we love more.
You're
than-
hired.
Thank you. the thing we love more than booty, wenches, gold, doubloons, gems, killing, murdering, raping.
Yep.
Anyway,
A lot of things.
I could go on a tangent.
Jesus, Denara.
But I
Well,
love
we are pretty evil.
No, you're not. Shut up. You're so cute.
the thing we love more than that is being a legend, being a part of the sea, being part of the stories.
I'm actually getting inspired by him. I'll be like, yeah. Right, first of all, I've got a map here. I don't know if it's the right way around. Can you show me?
It's actually sideways.
See, I've actually got by on luck so far. Our first raid was pretty good.
Nice. I'm actually proficient in sailing ships.
I'm gonna go towards the door, and I'm just gonna go, McCoy, you're fired. I'm hiring.
Damn it!
Oh, McCoy.
I was the real McCoy.
I was waiting for that.
Okay, so we like tell them that, you know, we're going to slay like the most fearsome beasts and that we're really like powerful warriors and that they'll be legends
But
throughout
aren't we
all time.
really powerful already?
Yes, that's what I said. Why do you always think I'm lying?
Wow.
I don't know.
It's our job to see through lies.
I am always
Like-
being sarcastic.
Guys, I'd love to slay a beast, but I'm pretty fucking smashed at the moment as well. So how long is it going to take? I'm going to need a nap.
It'll take us a few days to get there anyway.
I have hardly
Yeah,
any
because
control.
Jigsaw can't make a portal big enough for a ship. Sorry.
You asked
Who-
me to take you to,
Who is Jigsaw?
and if we didn't go through, if we went through a portal into like no man's land, we wouldn't have met Nate. So
No.
Be thanking.
So I was making fun of him because he sucks. So
Who is Jigsaw?
it's Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
The demon I said who was possessing Goberon here.
Ah, demon. Got it.
not possessed.
How are you feeling, Oberon? I'm going to walk up to him, put hands on either shoulder, start
Not
looking.
possessed.
I'm not possessed.
What are you then, other than fancy?
I made a pact with him, just a deal, until we get rid of this whole undead plague.
Oh yeah, the undead plague. You see, it never really bothered me because I thought by the time it takes over the world and kills you all, I'll be able to see.
Right.
I didn't mean you lot. In
Hey!
general.
I can't stay
I
at
meant the
sea forever.
population. I knew you guys would be fighting it.
Nick, the undead attacked Van Dahl and we moved.
Look, I had whole faith that you would stop it. Obviously.
You would need to dock sometime.
We
Stock up on
haven't
citrus.
stopped it yet. It's still going on.
Look, I had no plan. I will be honest, other than surviving an extra 6 weeks than you lot.
I mean, that sounds like you.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We're gonna go, and I'm sure Cindenarin has like a plan of how we're going to beat this beast.
Nope.
He hasn't even told us what it is yet.
Oh, this is the way I love it. Look, this is what we've always been like.
Yeah.
Plan, no plan. It doesn't matter because
I'm guessing it's not a dolphin.
I have no idea what it is.
I hope it's a dolphin.
I only heard it killing everyone when I was a child. I ran away from it. I hadn't actually seen it. All I know is that it was
What-
fear.
What do the legends speak of exactly? How does it kill the enemy?
It was by sound mostly. Giant tentacles as well. Monstrous creature.
Arr, sounds like a kraken.
What? How did you get in here?
I'm sorry, I'm not the real McCoy anymore. I forget my place.
Get your head out of the ball.
Private conversation.
Arr.
McCoy, get me some goddamn rum.
Die, Cap. He
I'm
look.
your captain.
Right here, that's right.
Don't make me demote you anymore, McCoy.
I don't think there's any further down the rung I can go, Captain.
All right.
I'm but a humble bilge rat.
Would you be the best damn bilge rat you can be?
Arr, don't make me cry.
Stop bullying this poor pirate.
He heads off.
Bye, McCoy. All right. So, right, there's something with tentacles in the water that we want to make come to us so we can kill it. Yeah.
Is it a dolphin? You did mention a dolphin.
No, that dolphins don't have tentacles.
No. But
Yeah, but I've seen.
when
What if
Never
it's a
mind.
dolphin shitting out a squid?
Umber, what the
I don't know much about sea creatures.
Oh, minor illusion that. Okay. Huh.
Just speaking of a dolphicle. It's not a dolphicle,
No.
alright?
I
a
don't
dolphin
think that's it.
Right.
Okay,
So,
But
okay.
it was
So
it was
we
a
have a
large,
way.
gigantic creature.
Yeah, we have a
Okay,
way
thanks.
to find it. That's great. Do we have a way to not like get grabbed by it and like drowned? I mean, I can hold my breath a really long time, but I don't want to.
Oh, just so you know, I can hold my breath indefinitely now.
Prove it.
What?
Okay. I can, as part of my sorcerer's origin, I can breathe underwater and swim at run speed.
It's also on the stream, Julian.
Oh, yeah, I can breathe water now.
Well, that's great. That's super cool for you.
Well, it is how I got the shit. You know, I lied my way to the top. They kicked me off when they found out, and then they found out I'm basically a dolphin. I can
Without
breathe
tentacles?
underwater. I can swim super fast, and then I kill the old captain. You know, messy business.
Right. So that's wonderful. That's like super
You're a
cool.
nice
But
one.
how do the rest of us not drown when the tentacle thingy attacks?
Oh, no idea.
There are a few things I might try. I haven't communed with my goddess in a long time. Being out at sea would give me a stronger conduit. I could try communing with her and asking her for aid while we do this to make sure we don't drown. Her domain is the sea. So
Wasn't the whole reason we're killing this thing to basically forge your connection with her again?
it is, but maybe if I can gain some kind of insight into where she is and connect with her. What we're looking for is a stronger connection to help us, not just a mere prayer bead of a... I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here. I'm trying to help as best I can.
All right. Well, are there any alchemists or wizards or anything in this little sea shanty town?
I have no fucking clue.
Have you not been off the ship?
Nah, there's undead out there.
Okay.
McCoy comes back in with your rum.
McCoy!
Arr, good to see you all again. Here be the rum.
Thank you.
Can I
I'll
help
be your
with
new,
anything else?
First mate.
Oh, pleased to meet you. What be your name, lad?
The name is Sindanar and Kinruff, but...
City.
I'll call you Cinnamon.
Cinnamon roll.
Aye.
Wow.
Hey,
No, call him by his given name.
my wife used to have a bakery.
I didn't know that.
What happened to it?
I've just discovered that myself.
What happened to the bakery? Is it still there?
Aye, it's back in port.
Oh, we could go there.
We could go there and get my wife's fine cinnamon buns.
Yeah.
Do they help us breathe underwater?
Are there any McCoy? You know this
Yes.
town really well, right?
Aye, that I do, lass. Born and raised for 70 years.
Oh, I did not realize.
Before I took to the seas.
Great. And your wife opened the bakery.
Aye, tough economy, but she's trying her best.
Sure, we would love to be patrons of your wife's bakery. But do you know of any
More
like?
patrons.
Do you know of any like magic people in town who like make potions or anything like that? Is there anything?
There are no magic makers in this here town, lass.
Oh,
And,
well,
and even if there was, I would have stolen them already. I mean, come on.
sure. All right. So then we cannot get any magic to help us, which is just as well because I don't understand it. And so we're just gonna sail out and pray and fight a tentacled monster.
Sounds great.
Well, before you go out and face against these dread sea monsters, you might as well ask in with Scabrous Jim. He's one that knows very much about these sea monster things, you know.
Scabrous Jim's a bastard.
Aye, that he be, but an honest bastard nonetheless.
That's what makes him a
I
bastard.
like honest bastards.
Why
Aye,
does he have
lass.
to be so honest?
They always do. That's why Scabrous Jim's got such a reputation with the fair young ladies of this
Oh
town.
boy.
He's a
Where can we find
player.
them?
Guys, you are not gonna like Jimmy. Trust me.
No, he sounds super nice and knowledgeable. Let's go meet him.
Don't touch him.
Why?
He's Scabrous.
Aye, his
Why would I
scabs are
touch him?
most disease-ridden.
Well, he's exactly Scabrous. He's probably got those little bugs or whatever. Bed bugs. That's the one.
Okay, we're just gonna go meet him now.
Right, McCoy. Well, you're in charge for now.
Oh, shit. Oh, yes, Captain.
You are now been promoted to second first mate.
Second and first, mate. It'd be an
Isn't
honor.
that just second mate?
Arr.
No, it's Oberon. Stop undermining me.
These...
I think he's meaning you're gonna be the lead deckhand.
It's okay. This here gentleman clearly isn't used to our ways. You're new here. No, that fancy-looking fellow with the nice hair.
Yeah.
It's true, he does have nice hair.
Did you want a bit of his hair, McCoy?
I do, Captain. How did you know?
I'm gonna step forward, draw my life-stealing dagger, and go, Oberon, give me a lock of your hair.
I draw my dagger, just like, I want to do it.
Hair.
Just a wee lock.
Sildar's hair is perfect, and you cannot take any of it.
And I'll lean into Oberon and I'll say, it's part of the grift, boy. Just give me the lock of the hair.
Fine. Just don't cast any weird sea salty curse on me.
Okay.
I take the lock of hair.
Pretty
and-
sure that's not why he wants it. But okay.
Hey, and I'll hand it over to McCoy and go, treasure it.
Can we
Don't
leave
cast any
now?
curses. Like, because, and as I walk out to the deck, I'll turn to them and go, oh yeah, just so you know as well, I'm cursed.
Cool.
That's a detail you should know before it affects us.
With
We're cursed with what?
So basically, sometimes when I cast my spells, the new ones that I'm not used to, sporadic stuff can happen.
Great.
Oh yeah, the random wild magic surge at the
No,
temple.
no, it's not wild magic. It's a curse. It's like I'm cursed at sea or something. It's like a goddamn child's novel.
I just love magic so much.
Definitely sounds like wild magic.
So
Well,
what would happen? Would your
I
magic
could try and
randomly
help
turn you
you.
into a potted plant or something?
I could try and help you with that.
Well, no, let's just say that if I like cast a certain spell, it seems to just explode. Like,
We'll keep our eye on it.
yeah, all right.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's go meet Scabrous Jim. He sounds lovely.
He's down in the bilge.
The bilge. I love
The
it. Let's go.
bilge.
The bilge.
No, you're not
The
doing it.
bilge.
Not at all. No. That's you're doing it wrong.
The bilge.
That's actually very.
Okay.
It's actually very
Just gonna
offensive to my
meet him.
people when you say it like that.
I'm sorry. I'll stop saying it now.
It's okay.
Yeah, guys, come on, just get off my ship.
Okay, we're going. We're going.
Okay.
Let's do
Bye,
this.
Captain Gray.
Well, I'm coming with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Come on.
go.
Yeah. Look like you're like being rough with us as you.
Yeah.
Okay. By the time we come back, I want to make sure everyone is well inebriated with as much rum as possible. This is a pirate ship.
Look, mate, I've had to stop this. All right. As much as they like to be inebriated, and they would be, I've had about 3 or 4 people drown. You know how hard it is to get good pirates? It's
We can
impossible.
become pirates. We can become part of your crew.
Natural selection at sea.
Whatever. Just give them the rum.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go find Jimmy.
So you head down to the bilge.
Bilge.
Wet, dark area where you kind of, throw your most scabrous dogs, including Scabrous
Oh,
Jim.
I don't like it as much as I thought I would.
Yeah, it's really smelly down here.
Prestidigitate. Nice flowers around. Nice roses and stuff. I'll share it with Lady Whitmore, but no one else.
How do you know?
I'm pretty sure I'll regulate himself.
What?
Oh my god.
It stinks,
Nothing.
so I'm prestigitating like a nice smell around our heads. I
Uh,
can do it now.
Let me
and then it switches
see.
accidentally to the smell of dead rats. Sorry. I'm not used to this.
They're very close on the spectrum. Afraid of prudish duckling days, £25. And he says, I think the new guy needs to learn about Lieutenant Dobby and have a drink item and a magic surge. Alright. So, he's back.
British, I'm sorry. I couldn't save the ducks.
So, a D100 for drink for Nate, because he's a new guy, I guess. And a D10,000. I actually, probably some clarification. Do you mean the new guy is in Pro Restarter?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or do you mean the new guy is in Nate, the returning character? Let me know, British, when we get to that. So, as you head down into the bilge, you will see a very scabby-looking individual. An old man, probably a little bit older than even McCoy. And he's just sitting down here in the water. Also, that's a D100 for Cindenar, and thank you, British, and a D10,000 as well on a Wild Magic search table. And you hear the voice of the gentleman. What are you doing down here?
All right, Jimmy, calm down. We all know you're a bit melodramatic.
He's spooky. I like it. Okay.
D100 or 10,000?
Both.
Okay, nice.
You are the Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy, my mates want a word with you. All right, so be nice. Do not touch him.
You're as scabby as they say you are.
It's rude, Opera.
Oh.
So let be. So it be. I wasn't always this way. 'Twas when the storm was high on the 7th day of the new moon, and a great beast rose out of the water.
With tentacles?
I used minor illusion to create a beast.
with great tentacles.
Oh,
Looked-
join in. Whoa.
I'll
And
create
made us-
minor tremors with thaumaturgy.
made a strange keening howl, like a
I'll create
dolphin.
the sound with
Like a
thaumaturgy.
goat?
Like a dolphin, yes.
Oh, like a
Oh, was it dolphin?
I thought it was a goat.
A
Well,
dolphin.
I can't do a dolphin either.
There ain't many goats at sea.
No, it's just a miscommunication.
In many
Go on.
ways, dolphins are the goats of the ocean.
Sure. Just
Makes sense.
horny and super smart. Go on.
Aye. So, that was when scabs appeared all over me body, like this. And, shows, points to all of his scabs over his skin. And ever since then, I've been cursed, just for seeing and hearing the strange call of the creature.
Shut up.
It still triggers me to this day.
I
Also,
like dolphin.
Kian donates £5 and gives advantage to everybody. Thank you, Kian.
Yay! I get 2 advantages.
By the way, let's see what the drink from McCoy was. Centenarian gets 58.
Yeah.
All right, this one's actually good. A dark amber brown color with a thick, creamy colored head. Other than the natural inclination to enjoy the drink with a thick cut steak, standard drinking rules apply. This is the steak drink, Centenarian. Try me wife's steak in town. It's a bakery, but doubles up as a steak shop as well.
Oh, maybe they make good steak pies.
You should try her Philly cheese. If you know what I'm
Philly
saying.
cheesesteak pie.
I do. I give him a wink.
Made with real rat cheese.
But it has some extra effects. It would seem like
Free range rat cheese.
free range. 5987. It also has a strange side effect. 4987. Target asserts that he can issue divine edicts. You're basically the Pope now.
Or
Thank
he
you.
asserts that he is.
It definitely gives one a sense that one is the Pope. And that's really all that matters.
Kiss my ring tattoo.
What?
It's do it. It's a tradition of
Who
my.
are you talking to? Are you talking to the scabby man?
Yeah, I'm talking to the scabby man.
Oh,
We were warned not to touch him.
Don't
Oh,
touch.
too late.
Oh, well. I'm pretty sure this is how I got cursed.
right. So he turned scabrous because he saw and heard the monster. So,
Was it- Can we call it Echo?
I was the lucky one. Yes. Me rest of my companions, my whole crew, wiped out. Killed by the strange keen and the suckering tentacles that latched onto their bodies and ripped them apart. I managed to get away, because I can swim.
That last bit. Yes, I can swim.
You caught the beast? Swim?
Aye, that it can last, but it was very busy eating the rest of my friends.
Oh.
And family.
Oh, sorry.
With a better description of this now, could we perhaps roll an Arcana check to figure out what the heck?
Sure.
I'll assist Oberon.
Yeah, you can have disadvantage.
No. I'll assist you.
Yeah, alright, so you have disadvantage equals out to just a normal roll.
Yeah.
Can I do my own one since I have history with it?
Sure, yeah.
22.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, what up?
What up?
Whoa.
What up?
You are pretty sure. I mean, Sindar, you've studied this beast. You've looked into it. You've you've seen it firsthand.
wow.
It is almost certainly some kind of variant of your standard sea kraken. Likely this one came in from foreign waters, like the Feywild.
Gross.
So is this ringing any bells, Cindernarin?
It is, and God damn it, with my newfound faith and my new life to the pirate life reinvigorated, this is a blasphemous creature to the seas. No one should speak its name. I decree this to my goddess.
But can I name it? Because I name everything.
You may name it. I will let that be, yes.
Echo.
But first you must kiss my ring tattoo on my finger.
How about if you wear my ring and I rank it off the necklace?
You've already told me about the ring. No, kiss my tattooed finger of a ring.
Can I do it for him?
I'm not. I like.
Can I kiss your finger for you?
I'm gonna be honest,
like,
Cindy.
No.
I'm not into blue dudes.
He's just
Well,
intimidated by you.
That doesn't matter because they're into you.
Scabrous Jim is like, Captain.
Must stay strong.
Something you've been meaning to tell us, Captain.
Who, me?
Sound scurvy here.
All right. So we can't look at it or listen to its cry. Is that legit, or are you just like being?
I know I would put the stoppers in my ears to where I ever to return.
But,
Its
like,
strange
can we look at
call,
it?
it will lead men down into the murky depths. Aye, you can look at it just fine. Aye. Just beware of the tentacles.
Yeah, sure.
Tis like a siren mixed with a kraken to form some kind of unholy abomination. Like me ex-wife.
But did I find anything more of the natural 20 apart from like how it looked?
It wouldn't like fire. That much you'd be pretty sure.
Yeah!
Nice.
I'm good with fire.
I will like activate firebolt in my hand and be like, look at this. Oh shit, put it out.
I tell everyone what I know.
Oh,
But in
thank
a-
you, darling. You're so nice.
So me and Nate are handy for this now because we both can use fire magic.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on
We're
me.
all using fire now, so it's perfect. We're gonna kill
Well,
this thing.
he uses firebolt and that's a fire spell, so he kind of counts
Yes.
now.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that
Like, I'm gonna
this
be
is
obvious.
perfect.
I'm gonna be honest. Don't count on my firebolt. I'm more likely to burn the ship down than actually hit the thing.
I mean, that is.
Well,
that
I could
does
teach
sound
you
like-
how to fire your firebolt properly if you
Yeah,
let
it's
me.
gonna take us a couple days.
Yeah, I
Alright.
could teach you. It'd be fine. It'd be fun.
Like, okay, how big is this thing, Cindernaran? Like, if we were like in the crow's nest, could it reach us?
Let me think. I may use a different voice when I tell you.
I'm going to use a different accent right now. Don't read into it at all.
I'll try not to.
Yeah, no, this thing would definitely be able to like take down a ship, right? We're talking Pirates of the Caribbean to Kraken size, right?
I figured bit
So much better.
big enough to take this whole ship and us with it.
Well, you're not really convincing me here, Cinny boy.
So we do it fast. We do it with fire. Thanks, Jigsaw.
That's a good night.
He's so
Okay.
nice. Thanks,
I,
Jigsaw. I love you. It's not true. You can insight check that, Liana.
I,
Don't worry, I know you don't like him.
I stand in front of Scabby. You said you were cursed, Scabby.
So I be cursed with bad skin.
Well, I may have a cure for you, and I kind of drink the rest of the drink. Throw it on the ground. Kneel, Scabby. If you decree that you
moisturize you.
Not sure I trust you entirely, but okay.
No, it's fine. I know what this is. Go ahead.
I didn't know it was going to turn into this type of party. If it was, I would have brought my nice clothes.
It's gonna moisturize that salty skin.
All right.
Calm down, everyone. He's doing something like religious. Shut up.
He's going to kiss his ring. He's on his knees. So a bit dodgy to me.
It's all it's all very above board.
It's alright, we're all pirates here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are we pirates now?
Oh, I take it back.
Oh.
He gets on his knees.
If you solemnly swear to follow the goddess Shishela and all her righteous ways of the sea, pillaging, killing, getting as much booty as you can and honoring all the sea creatures within it, then I will bless you.
Arr, so I promise. On me mom's grave.
Honor your mom. God damn it. The pirate voice is just infecting me.
Affects all of us.
I take out my seahorse, and the one that was giving me to cure curses, and I place it on his forehead. Now kiss my ring.
He gingerly touches the tip of your finger.
Grab your cutlass, you
Oh.
ball.
I don't like how this is sounding, how he touches the tip.
And it's all religious and above board. Trust me, this is what they do.
Yeah.
And
He shrugged his shoulders. So I've heard.
I cure his curse with my
Yay!
seahorse magic
Nice.
that I was given.
This
Alright.
is so bizarre.
Guys, we're doing super, super well at not murdering everyone. This is great.
You feel better, Jimmy?
The scabs like just fall off from his salty skin.
I run. Fuck that. That's too much.
What are we gonna call you
Where are
now?
you going? Come back.
Violet gods, you truly are some kind of herald. Thank ye, lad, thank ye. I will go back aboard, away from the bilge, and serve as a hand once again aboard the deck of this ship, never fearing the creature, knowing that I'll never have to ever see it again.
What name?
I
will you
feel
go by?
empowered
Scabs.
now. I will be Scabless Jim.
Scab.
Gabless.
We salute.
I need you to spread the word of what we're doing here. Spread the word of Shehela. Leave this ship. So that you may never see the creature again.
What do you
Bye,
mean?
Jim.
What-
No, you should go.
Why?
Because we're gonna go kill the creature.
Right, I'll be off, Captain. See you later. It's been an honor, everybody.
Bye, Jim. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for the
Bye-bye.
skin treatment.
Skin forever be silky and smooth.
Your
Scabless.
skin to be forever silky and smooth.
He just jumps overboard. You hear a suspicious splash once you're right, and then a sound of swimming.
You probably shouldn't have done that. There's sharks in the waters.
McCoy is like, that was very well handled, Captain. You mentioned seeing the sea beastie. Now, can't help but think that the crew might need some persuading about that, seeing as we are traveling with several women as well. It's bad
Yeah,
luck,
well,
Captain.
how about they stop being misogynistic bastards and I'll sort them a lesson out.
Aye, well,
not
they're trying to work on it, Captain, but equal rights isn't exactly a thing on the seven seas, you know.
Okay, we have to handle some things before we leave.
We're not very
Yeah,
progressive.
equality's first. It's always first.
Yep.
Okay, so I will spend the next couple of hours greasing some palms along the ship, finding all the head honchos, you know, the gang leaders, etc.,
Talking
etc.
about how powerful these women are, and
I'll help him with that.
The
I'll
important
help.
people, you know, on
I'll
every ship
help
they've
with
got.
women equality. I'll help out Georgie with that.
okay, we go talk to everyone.
It's
Yeah.
more superstition than a
No,
quality.
shut up. We're going to talk to everyone.
Yeah.
I'll be greasing the palms of all those leaders, you know, the gang leaders and stuff. You know, when
Uh-huh.
you get on a pirate ship, the tough ones.
Yeah. I mean, it's likely that the seminar which Georgie and Liana is holding is McCoy is certainly watching. McCoy is definitely there. As for anyone else, I mean, they're probably doing
Yeah,
pirate
we
things.
pass out flyers and everyone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, pass out. We make all these flyers
Yeah.
and just pass them out. It's like, here you go.
Problem is no one reads here, so
So I've got an idea.
We're
Yeah.
so cool.
I'm going to approach Obron. I'm going to
Hello.
say, look, mate, right? So now I know that illusion spell that you know, right? You know, the funky one which you can make little movies and stuff.
Right.
All right, I reckon later on for the crew, we should use the illusion spell and a mixture of whatever other things we got and our acting abilities to actually tell them the story of us. We'll pick me up a little bit, you know, because I'm the captain. tell them the story of how I lost my fingers. Well, live out the fact that I was in love with Oliver, because they might not take that too well.
But they'll find out that you weren't really a pirate.
Olivia or something, and
They'll work out you're not really a pirate lord if you tell them your backstory.
yeah, but they think I can tell them that I'm in my 40s now when I'm actually in my 20s, and say this in my 20s, and there's lots of room for creative power.
Yeah, you do look like you could be, well, any age with that, but...
Yeah, I know, right? I could be 76, but I'm still a sexy 76-year-old one. right, Oberyn?
Rocking it.
Thanks.
Rocking it.
So yeah, I was thinking we tell them the story, have them believe in us using the illusions.
What about just getting them really, really drunk?
Deal.
I mean, there's morale.
Someone said drunk. Someone said drunk.
And then there's being too pissed to fear, you know? So,
Oh, I felt like that before.
it's like, blind, drunk, stupid. So, as long as they remain totally inebriated the entire journey
All right.
and during the fight.
I'm gonna go back to port and purchase or steal or haggle whatever about 15 barrels of rum.
I will also put some money towards this,
We don't need money.
as it was my idea.
Anyone
I'll
play
spend the gold.
music on this ship?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
played
great.
the flute.
Oh my
Awesome.
god, can we do
I
like
got
a
some
dance like on
Plus
the deck?
McCoy plays a mean harmonica.
That I do.
Great, can we have a dance party? Like a sea shanty.
Sea
dance.
shanties, eyes.
Oh, wow.
And we can all like hook on and like dance.
Right.
That's not what we normally do at sea, but okay.
Well, it'll be fun.
Sounds like the strange feminism thing you keep speaking about.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's wholesome. I don't know why you're laughing. It is.
Right. Let's dance then.
Yes.
Lads.
I lead a dance party.
I've spent like some gold getting all the kegs, and yeah.
All
I
right.
just laughed to myself that my old female captain would like hate Georgie.
They're just very suspicious of her and the bad luck that she likely is going to bring to them.
I mean, all my luck will be good, so it's fine.
That's true. The pirates get roaringly drunk on the command of their captain. And McCoy's like, I think we've got him truly wasted, sire.
What about you, sir? Surely you should be knee-deep in your cups, so to speak.
There, that I am. That I am. My knees are deep within my cups, Captain.
Oh, I love it. Get drunk, my friend.
I give some extra
Come on.
flavors.
We may be facing the beast of the sea.
A beast of the sea, Captain. And
I'm not sitting and go future words.
Just the one. There's just one in the whole ocean.
Yeah, when he says that, I kind of be like, that's right, the beast of the sea, the killer of ships, the murderer of men,
Oh, playing too much.
Oh, but not women?
the horror,
Almost sounds like a rhyme.
the horror of the deep. But you know what, men? We're just a crazy bilge-loving, crazy-ass pirates to kill that thing. And legend. We'll get the beauty, and god damn it, we'll get the doubloons.
I lean into Lady Whitmore and I say, he's actually scaring me. Should I turn the ship around?
No, he's great. He's really cool.
I'll make it more dainty and play some pipes. Some
Oh,
pan
yeah,
flutes.
that's better.
I got the pan flutes that Hagen gave me, so I'll be playing.
I grab McCoy and I like grab his hands and I like spin around like we're in Titanic.
Let him go. See how far you can throw it. You can make a game of it.
Okay.
Where's my belt?
Oh.
I'm champion of the world. So yeah, the pirates are on board with this plan by the end of the night.
Pun intended.
Indeed. And McCoy's like, I think we're ready to set sail, Captain, if y'all are ready as well. Crew are very drunk.
Yeah.
One thing I'd like to do before we do set sail, you got a rat infestation, I'm assuming. Every ship does.
Aye, that we do. They keep us company, as it were.
No. They'll keep us diseased. I'm going to make sure we get rid of those. And I'll use the pipes of the sewers to summon all the swarms of rats aboard the ship.
Holy shit. When did you learn to do that?
No, it's a throwback.
It's pipes. I've had these for a while. Magic item we found a long time ago. But
Yeah, don't forget the gem of brightness either.
I've still got a hold of that.
Okay,
We
good.
can use that to see our way out of the rocky shore.
I mean, you could also try to blind the thing.
That's true. If it has many eyes.
eyes. Yeah.
All right. I'll guide the rats off the ship and there. Go.
At least
Free.
someone has an army.
Not anymore. I'm letting the rats free. I just don't want them on board. Spreading disease.
If you love something, hey, you go. If you love something, you let it go.
I just imagine he goes, "Oh, they're off the ship," and they all run into the bakery.
Yeah.
Cinnamon rolls for everyone.
And
quick.
McCoy says, "Captain, what be our heading?"
Cinny, what be our heading?
We're heading to the middle of the ocean, boys.
Middle of the ocean.
Which to the middle of the ocean.
That away, where the sun rises and sets.
I'll hold the map upside down and go this way.
There. The ship sets sails. The cubbyhole leaves Laporte,
Yep.
leaving behind an army of rats and cinnamon rolls.
With little handkerchiefs like waving.
When will they return? When will my love return from the sea?
Such noble hero.
There's
I think I missed a few.
Yeah, there's like one rat that's left on board who's like tearfully waving goodbye, like salutes.
Kick him off.
Oh.
It's Rizzo rat. Yeah. The group of you are on the seven seas,
Oh boy.
headed out together towards the middle of the ocean. It's going to be about 2 days, you think, until you get to the middle. It's very difficult to tell when you are in the middle, though. It's the only problem. But yeah, McCoy is going to be helping out on navigation, pointing the ship in the right direction. But what are you guys? Right, what are you guys going to be doing on the journey over here?
Making sure everyone stays blind drunk. They don't get an idea as to what the hell suicide mission this is.
I sit in my quarters creating illusions of Oliver because I miss him.
Wow,
Oh.
that's some Liana shit right there.
Yeah. Jeez. Where the
I don't have my illusion.
If
If
someone
I
comes
did,
in
I
the
would
room-
make dummy.
If someone comes in the room, I turn the illusion into something really gory and like yar yar. Yeah, like beast fighting and stuff and Colosseum battles. Yeah.
I catch up with Nate, but otherwise I stay up in the crow's nest because I'm like super good at looking for stuff now.
Liana's just gonna also try and catch up with Nate, tell him that her duck army is now pillows, and gonna try and help him with his magic.
I create a minor illusion of myself sitting there cross-legged, but actually sneak out the porthole window and escape.
Yeah. It's really fun up here.
Hello.
Look, I'm so good at like looking for things now. And hiding. It's
I got
really
eyes
fun.
too.
Yeah, you want to look with me? We can look.
Nah, sounds boring.
I mean, I like it. It's fun.
I'm gonna curl up, kind of like upside down like a bat in the rigging.
Okay. Well, if you want to talk about anything, I'm up here.
I haven't got much
You
to
have a
talk
hat?
about.
Could you get me a hat, like a pirate hat?
Like a tricorn?
Yeah.
I can get you a tricorn.
Okay.
McCoy, give me your tricorn.
Boy!
Captain, there you go. He like throws it up.
Okay, I catch it and then hand it to George.
Take good care. That was a gift from Imam as I left the ports 70 years ago.
Okay, I will super try.
Honestly,
Boy.
Georgie, these pirates, they are so melodramatic.
Perhaps the only item I have in my possession my entire life.
You
I
see
mean-
what I mean?
I mean, do you want to get me a different hat?
Where would I get one of those, little missy?
Oh, I don't know. I thought like all pirates like had one, but I guess they're all from pirates' mums. So I'll just keep it. Thank you.
Aye, feminism is well and alive, it seems.
Georgie is the face of fantasy feminism. She can have it all.
Cinderella is like making sure the ship is running right and going in the right direction. And I think he's gonna like take some like oil or any kind of like surface painting materials and just paint effigies of like the dolphin, which is like the symbol of the god, all over the ship.
There's someone else doing painting on the ship as well, actually.
Oh,
no.
God.
It's Sildar, and the rims of the ship just need a little touch-up, you know. The eggshell had faded a little bit, so just touching it up.
See, Sildar, what happened was, right, what happened, mate, was I was down in the deck below and I found some old tins of eggshell blue. And I was like, you know what this reminds me of? Georgie. So then I decided to paint the rim of the ship.
That makes a lot of sense. It's her favorite color.
Yeah. Is it though?
Oh yeah, no, I painted everything eggshell blue, even the nursery.
I know, but seriously, like, think, Sildar, like, is it really?
What do you mean?
Do you know her favorite color?
I'm pretty sure I know that eggshell blue is Jordy's favorite color. I mean,
Right. I don't know her favorite color, but if I'm to guess, I'm gonna go red, because the color that spills out of her enemies.
that's
lovely.
no.
We also found out where eggshell blue actually comes from. You have to
Is it
grind
actually?
down dragon scales.
Wow. Well, that is fancy.
Right.
So I had like a tin of dragon scale paint.
Powder, yeah, paint.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of agree with him. I think eggshell blue would really work. I mean, I even think maybe her wedding dress should have ruffles of eggshell blue.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. I was thinking an eggshell blue theme to match the nursery. Nate, you're gonna have to see it, mate. I really did the place up. You know that trick with the brick that you showed me that one time?
Yeah.
That came in handy. I've still got to do the skirting boards, of course, but
I want to look over at Cinny and say, Cinny, mate, do you not like Georgie? Is there something there? Why would you try to do that to her wedding dress?
I mean, you might have been around for a bit. I don't know how long you've been away, but they seem to have a lot of connection, especially when they were fighting the dragon. They seem to have a spark was in the air when we fought it, and I kind of think, we in hell. It was actually pretty cold.
Cinderella's got an eye for dresses, man. Just he knows what's best.
Trust me.
What are you guys talking about down there?
Nothing, dear.
Nothing,
sailing
dear.
Stuff.
Man things. So about these ruffles.
talking about feminism. Feminism. It's what we're talking about.
Oh, cool. You look like you're having a really good time.
We're such pigs, us men.
No, you're great. I love all of you. You're wonderful.
I'll keep it quiet for a while.
Make it a surprise, like napkins, tablecloths, candles, all eggshell blue.
I'm glad I only have to walk when it comes to this wedding.
You know,
Even
I've been meaning to get my hands on some new oven mitts. Which, you know, I've been thinking of a color for them, eggshell blue, and nice and you know, not those thin oven gloves that you can get. You know, when they're worn down and there's barely anything
you want to
left.
pair like mine, actually. These were made by a demon lord.
Oh
so
my.
it'd probably do you good.
That would probably do the deed. You know,
Don't touch his gloves. I can't hear you, but don't touch
I hate to you know, admit this, but the other week I was down to just tea towels to remove things from the.
I know that's
A dangerous game, that.
Yeah. Oh, don't I know
He
it?
just goes straight through them. Unless you like fold them over like 3 times.
Oh yeah, that's a good trick. And
Before
then,
this happens, I ran through so many tea towels baking. It was terrible.
Wait, if we're all talking about tea towels,
It's a tough life.
who's sailing the ship?
McCoy is like, there, yes, the ship.
I just wait. Who sails the ship? What? I thought the ship was
I was
moved.
just wondering who was actually playing. I'm dying. Scurvy.
He's got a touch of the sea scurvy.
But I go out and paint the ship, and then mid the time I go and like try and commune as much as I can.
Nice. You see a black ship and you want to paint it eggshell blue.
Are we like camouflaged with like it being eggshell blue?
No.
No.
Color of the sky.
In short, no.
Alright.
If anything,
Well,
it's been a detriment.
Yeah, something of a beacon upon the horizon as all the light
Like,
catches
we'll just
it.
laugh as this eggshell blue ship comes towards them, and then we're like, BAM!
Yeah. No one
Eggshell blue in
suspects.
the face.
Yeah, what cannons do you have aboard? Let's see
Oh,
the
no.
other one.
Ballista?
No.
We're going to fight a giant kraken. We need some sort of.
They're expensive, so I sold them.
Aye, Captain Grey made the executive decision upon arrival on the ship to sell almost everything. We've got a few pieces of rope left, but there was a very good trade price on rope, you see, and the rest was.
Don't forget the caltrops. I didn't sell them.
No, they're in fact what could only be described as an immeasurable amount of caltrops in the decks. Perhaps a questionable amount of caltrops, if I might be so bold, Captain.
Yeah, well, I had an idea, and it failed. Sue me, McCoy.
I'm gonna look at all of the crewmates. Do they look like they've all just lost the will to live and just are looking to die?
I mean, they look like they're looking for some booty and plunder, to be honest, because they've lost all of theirs.
You don't have like a Gatling gun, do you? Like a big crossbow, Nate?
I wouldn't know, McCoy.
We could check the storage room if you like, milady. Only problem is been overrun by these gigantic rats.
I thought I got rid of those.
Those are the little ones. These ones are more shaped like dogs or small children.
Yeah, we don't go in there.
No,
we never go in there. It's just caltrops. But amongst the caltrops, there may well be some equipment we could use in there.
They were only giant rats. We've killed bigger ducks. Come on.
Yes.
I mean,
we have-
from the pirates.
Yes, we have.
But no, the lads have a terrible fear of the ever since the caltrops. It's just not feasible for us.
Look, I thought if we fired thousands of caltrops in enemy ship via the catapult, it would be awesome. Turns out it's shit and it don't work.
The problem being you did sell the catapult, Captain.
I forgot about that.
We were just left with lots of caltrops.
Well, we can throw them at hand's length. Fine.
Great. So we're gonna go kill some giant rats.
We invite the pirates onto our ship and it turns into a Home Alone movie. It's fine.
Aye, tough pitch to the lads it was, but turns out when you're captain you can do what you want.
Yeah, he's very persuasive.
I am. I got it.
It made a lot more sense at the time, I have to say.
I'm sure.
There was a lot more rum flowing.
Aye. So it was. The storage is this way, milady. I'll let you go first because of that femtonism that you've
No,
been...
we walk together, and actually I usually stay in the back because I'm more effective, so after you.
Actually, there's only space for one, so one of us is going to have to go first.
I guess you know what, you should go because, like, you know the lay of the land really well.
I'll go first. I just go in.
Guys, the underneath of the ship is stinky as high heaven. That's why I kind of stay up here. So
Prestidigitate it.
Yeah, I was going to prestidigitate a handkerchief and give it to Georgie and say, I hope it doesn't smell like shit, but, you know, I have tried.
What's the rule with fire on this ship?
Don't use it.
Hey, we try and keep it to a minimum ever since the Great Fire.
What great fire?
Well, others call it the Great Cleansing or the Great Purge, but involved a great deal of rum and smoking.
Understood. All right. Lead the way.
Used like that. I decree that rum is now a sacred drink to be drank on any day ending in a Y.
So it be, we'll take Sunday off then. Andy opens the door to the storage and heads downstairs along with whoever wants to follow him. Basically, whoever wants to go with him.
Yeah, we'll all
I
go.
don't wanted to go. We're all going.
Nice. It's a family trip. Yes. So, group of you head down into the dark storage room. Indeed, there are a great deal of large creatures down here. You're not entirely sure if they're rats. They seem kind of like moles. Yeah, but really big ones. Really, really big ones.
I haven't been down here.
Don't ask how this happened. And bunch of you open a door and caltrops fall out. You know, like
Oh my god.
like pour out like it is a Home Alone movie.
Oh, damn it! I told you, McCoy, to put them in barrels.
Aye, they're just so pointy, my lord.
I don't care about your hands.
Captain, we sold all the barrels.
Said the barrels of rum. So put them in the rum.
Drink the rum.
No.
Fill the barrels with caltrops. Done.
Right.
Nate's just suddenly got an amazing idea.
I
Just
will
step very carefully.
take a look around the bilgy depths and see if you can find something worth using.
Look, I'm going to say this once, McCoy. I need you to do something for me, my man. I just had another amazing idea like the catapult one.
Oh, yes, Captain. What is it?
And I might say that I've been inspired by an old friend of mine, a dwarvish friend who had crazy ideas, but this one's really good. Barrels, caltrops, and then we catapult that.
You still need a
Aye,
catapult.
Captain, that's a genius idea, a true spark of inspiration. Only
So build me a
problem
catapult.
being is that we don't have a catapult still.
That's your problem, McCoy. And as second first mate, I demand that you build me one. Use planks from the deck or whatever, it's fine.
Don't do that at all.
He's,
The balustrade?
I'm torn between my Pope and my Captain.
Alright, listen to the Pope. The big blue Pope.
All right, aye, like a giant Smurf he be. And
More like cerulean, really.
Yes. Don't forget to kiss my tattoo of the ring.
Is he eggshell blue?
No.
I'm actually green.
Why?
I can fix that if you want.
I'm as colorblind as Chris.
No. We're gonna use the gem of brightness, and then you can all be blind.
So anyone looking around here can roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
This is not what I do well.
No, me neither.
I will give guidance to whoever's intelligent.
23.
Liana.
Jeez.
I'll assist.
All right. Here's what you guys find. We've got no longer Dante actually.
No.
Yeah.
Nate,
Julian got-
you find like the swinging arm of a catapult down here. It's not attached to anything, so it would need like a base.
Yep.
But you're pretty sure that could work for something at the very least. You only managed to shift the base part of it.
I'm dragging it.
Yeah. Cindenarin, you will find you take a look around. You find a lot of caltrops first of all, so you can add like any number of caltrops to your inventory, and you're going to be good.
I
But
will add 0, sir.
amongst the caltrops, you find a rusty-looking tankard, and there's a symbol of a seahorse upon it.
I'll look at that. Take a gander.
I'm just speaking like a pirate all the time now.
Lectures.
Yeah, it is. You realize that it's still rusty, but there's a bunch of like grime and dirt on it. You kind of wear it away, and you see the symbol, and it's definitely the symbol of your sea goddess, perhaps of your lost crewman.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Let's see what else you guys find. Liana, on a 25 with guidance.
Yep. Sorry about that.
Holy shit.
I'll put my foot over here.
That's a good idea. You will find explosives. You find sticks of dynamite, which are down here. About 5 sticks of dynamite.
But I
I'll just pick them up and go, hey guys, look what I found.
Huh.
Holy Timora's tits, put them down!
Are those be from the great cleansing? Knew they were
I
here
don't
somewhere.
remember this.
Well, Captain, you're otherwise engaged with alcohol. We managed to cover the whole thing up, and you didn't remember any of it. It was
If
a
I didn't
whole.
remember it. It didn't happen.
That's very much our line of thinking as well, Captain.
Hey, but these things might be in handy for the,
Yeah, but they're not wands, so stop shaking them around, for one.
Yeah, but Jordan, you know what I mean. We can.
Doesn't your
Stop.
fire come from your hands? Could you just put them down, maybe?
Look,
Or I can just flick them on.
No,
on
don't
fire
do
with other magic, and then I can throw it.
Don't do that. No.
Don't.
Look, I'll be honest with you.
The draconic sorcerer holding onto the dynamite.
Yep.
Can anyone else?
Liana, Oberyn, and me do not hold the dynamite. Liana might just set it off by accident. Oberyn's got some fire in his very heart, and
Yep.
I'm an idiot. Self-confessed.
And yeah,
Cindy
your
or George.
wild magic's not going to be a good.
Okay, I'll put it down. I put down the dynamite.
Good job finding it though.
How
Thank you.
aerodynamic do you think they are?
Like, could I shoot them in my crossbow? Are they very thin pieces
I mean,
of
like-
dynamite?
Feasibly, you could make a shot. Feasibly. I mean, it would be like you'd have one chance to do it because then it would be in the water.
It's alright, I can swim.
So we just shove it in their tentacle bits.
I say we create depth charges.
They're
I don't know.
have to-
Captain, I don't think the crew will like any more taxes, any more charges of any kind. You've already
No, that was just the first day.
skinned them quite a lot,
Taxes,
yes.
I promise. No more charges. We meant depth explosives. You drop them in the water, they go boom.
they're lit by fire, and putting that fire in the water.
Pretty much extinguishes them.
Aye, one would think so.
How much of them do we have?
There are 5.
Oh, how many tentacles does this thing have?
At our scabless German, he jumped overboard.
I mean, probably like 6 to
8.
8. That
To
sounds.
12.
I mean, sure. Okay.
100.
No, not 12. No, not 100. No. So.
That's
alright.
5 less tentacles we have to worry about.
Right. Sure. So.
We want to get right close to the beak of it.
I mean, that's what you do, Cindenar, and you get really close.
Oh, I
I
got it.
could try to shoot
Well,
them.
one,
in
Nate's
his
really
mouth.
good at that too.
Do you remember
You
when I
jumped
got
into the
swallowed?
heart of a serpent.
Yeah, remember when I got swallowed?
And he died, Oberyn.
I didn't die though, did I?
Yes, you did.
What? No, I just got healed.
Yeah. No, you just got healed.
Wait, I died?
No.
The fuck?
Lana resurrected you.
No. Shut.
You kind of owe her one.
Nah, you're lying. Anyway, I could swim up to its mouth, throw it in.
How would you get back?
I wouldn't probably. Oh wait, there's no Iona. Nah, fuck that. I ain't
Yeah.
doing that.
Right. Cindenar and you could get close, like if you want to be in the water.
That's a really bad idea.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
shit.
I
And
don't think there's ever going to be a great plan when using dynamite. We'll just have to use
So-
them when we need them.
Here's the thing: is anyone good at manipulating the air or the sea?
Yeah, you,
magic.
right?
No.
Not yet, anyway. Because I'm thinking if we can lure this thing to a landmass, we could just hold this entire ship up with rum and explosives.
Whoa.
And have it just sail forward into the mouth, explode.
We're in
Wouldn't
the
that be
middle of
more
the
of like a
ocean.
naturey type of magic that you're talking about, Cindenar?
Yes.
I don't think there's going to be any land masses when we're in the middle of the ocean and is the deepest part of the middle of the
Well,
ocean.
we could look at the map and see if there's anything.
I
Those
hand the map
islands.
to her upside down.
Let's see. Roll me a survival check. Someone who's looking at the map.
Look at it,
Guidance.
Cindenarin.
Right.
Okay.
Cindenarin, look at it.
Oh, may to guide you.
All right.
20.
20 is pretty good. What exactly are you looking for around the middle of the ocean?
One.
Any kind of landmass, even if it seems to be small, something that might be in good proximity to where we could lure this thing, and then we could just sail the ship into the beast, and we could kind of like use our dinghies to get to the landmass to fight it on some kind of ground.
I'm afraid the dinghies have been sold.
Yeah. Plus, you ain't blowing up my ship, Cinny. You ain't blowing up your ship.
It's a good idea.
By the way, whose ship is this? And I kind of
Mine.
push the tanker in
Ours.
his face.
Ours, but mostly mine. Because I murdered my way to the top.
Who did you kill?
The old captain.
What was the name?
Ko? K-O-O-H?
I was never too sure on the exact spelling of Captain Coe, but certainly he's dead now.
Yeah, I took that hook and shoved it right up where the sun don't shine.
Aye, up his japsy, as it were.
Yeah. Wait, did I? Whoa, I must have been really drunk.
That you were, Captain. 'Twas a very gory and slightly unnecessary level of violence, that which you exerted upon Captain Coe, but very much appreciated by the lads.
Spare no details, because these guys know me.
Does the name Ludicrous LeFaust mean anything to you?
No, sounds sexy as fuck, though.
Is he a rapper? Sounds cool.
There's like a DJ.
She's my former captain.
Oh, shit, never mind.
And this was her tankard.
That was hers?
Or one of the crewmates. I'm not really sure.
That's my tanker, Simi. I'm gonna try and convince him it's mine because it looks quite cool.
Oh.
I already know.
All right. I mean, like, he pretty much already knows. Like...
I don't know that.
Yeah, if you don't know, go for it.
Yeah, I think that might be mine, Cinny. That looks pretty cool.
Sin.
Chin chin
Oh,
No,
my.
this belonged to one of my old crewmates, or my captain herself.
Then how did it get onto my ship?
That's so strange, Captain. Things that don't belong to us never end up here. This is very odd.
No, I don't understand. We're good, lawful citizens, aren't we, McCoy?
What? Oh, yes, Captain. Yes, I am a citizen of...
This is a bad group.
I definitely have citizenship of this place.
McCoy, did you ever plunder a ship called the Song of the Sea Sirens?
So that's a lot of S's there, lad. You're gonna have to narrow it down.
Yeah, a lot of sibilants.
A flagship.
Aye, far too much sibilance for old McCoy.
A flagship captained by a water genasi.
One of those blue lasses, right?
Why is everyone so blue?
I don't know.
Dabble-dee, dabble-dar, as we say on the 7 seas. So mayhaps have been that I came across the wreck of such a ship before, though 'twas not me and the crew who plundered it. This was back in the day of Captain Coe, of course. Back when we were a little bit more respectable, and, well, there are people who were still around and all.
Do you have any... Did your captain leave any documentations about it? Was he a learned man? Could he write?
'Twas not much of a note taker, was Captain Coe, nor was many of us in the pirating line of business, so I can tell you what I remember. There was a cove, and the ship, after a night of a storm, had crashed against the cove and these big rocks, and been, destroyed upon it, as it were. The blue girl, she was alive, I seem to remember, bartered a passage aboard our ship. From there, exactly, it gets a little hazy. I went for a bit of a drinking phase, as it were.
Did you kill her?
No, why would I kill her?
Did any of your men defile her?
Not quite sure. Define defile. Because
Don't define it, McCoy.
There is a lot of drinking that goes on, and a lot of corruption of religion. We're pretty atheist around here. Aside from...
Not anymore!
Your good Pope self, Captain. We're not quite sure what you mean. No, I don't believe so. I believe she bartered her passage and was, let off the boat somewhere or other.
I need you to show me on these maps where, at some point, during our travels.
Aye, old McCoy can give it a try. I can certainly give you a continent.
Good. That's a start.
Great. So what are we doing with the dynamite?
I'm
Aye.
gonna throw it.
Okay. So should we each get one?
Well, look, let's see what I can do with this catapult.
Okay.
I mean, catapult caltrops in his eyes. How great would that be?
Truly amazing, Captain.
I mean, you're lucky I didn't go for the ball bearings, because you remember, McCoy? I wanted the ball bearings. You convinced me the caltrops would be sharper.
It's likely that I'll never forget the incident with the ball bearings, Captain.
Okay, I'm going back up in the crow's nest to keep an eye out for beasties. Have fun. Great.
Right, time to build us a catapult then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one of these sticks.
By the way, I have the spell mending, so if that comes in handy.
Oh, nice.
It might well do, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna need to find some wood from elsewhere to create some kind of base.
I'll rip it. I'll bring my table out from the main quarters, and I know I love that table, and I've spent many a time laying upon it, wiping it down, staring at its shininess. I will yank it out, begin carving it up.
Roll me, I don't know, a survival check. See if you can make a catapult. One of the basic
Maybe
survival
I should do
things.
this. Okay, too late.
Captain Grey creates something of a catapult.
I'd be enlisting help of everyone, because I'm a captain. I mean, I'm not a manual labourer.
Sure, I'll give him guidance.
Aye.
Not that. It's a D4. My bad.
I mean, if it's crap, we could always just break
Yep,
it
one.
apart, mend the pieces, and we could try again.
Yeah, it's probably like after a test run of launching, ball bearings in just a wild spray about 10 feet away. You think it could probably use some work. Some like counterweights.
Yeah.
I will use my natural 20.
Oh.
That's good. That's good. Just
Yeah.
no ones now.
Bye. Nat 20.
I'm a genius. Look at this, baby.
Congratulations, you have a nat 1 now.
Yep. Yes. Describe to me this incredible catapult which you create, Nate.
It looks like I'm like kind of not a full trebuchet, but like half the size of a trebuchet, and I've nailed it to the table so that you can slide it up and down the deck.
Who's using this?
And then McCoy, to stabilize it, has to hold the back 2 table legs.
Okay.
As I then load caltrops up and fire it using the counterweight, which was originally the anchor.
Is that a good idea?
It's
How are
our
we
ship.
going to stop?
What do you mean?
How did
Stop?
we just...
Ships don't stop unless you're at port.
What about the whole anchors away? And...
What does that mean?
Oh, no.
I mean, we can just get away. We can just get away
no.
on in a portal right over.
That's true. We'll just get the portal out of here.
Yeah.
What do you
Wait,
mean?
I just go over to Oberon and whisper, yeah, we're pretty much in a shitty situation lately.
Don't worry. It's not all for naught for Nate.
What be this talk of portals, Captain?
Like portholes.
Oh, portholes.
Portholes.
Aye, that makes
Hey.
sense.
I know all things about pirates and ships now. It's been a great 2 days.
I have taught you of the portholes. Lesson 1, really.
Yes.
Guys, so who's going to be firing the catapult? McCoy?
Is it a ranged weapon?
McCoy, you know how to work this thing, right?
I think I have the gift, perhaps, although for qualities and feminism's sake, it seems only fair that I offer this to the wench here.
What?
You better dock his pay.
Oh, you are going to be painted red, son.
He's dead in the water now.
Why am I being painted, Captain?
I mean, when the bolt hits you and your arteries split open and you're covered in red.
You're up shit creek without a paddle.
He's cracking out the pirate jokes. It's funny. Get it, McCoy?
Yeah. Just
be nice to her. Even though I'm a little bit scared of her, McCoy.
So, do you
That's-
want me to use the catapult? I'm very unclear.
yeah.
about
You
this.
use it.
Nah, that's all right. Look, I'll help you, McCoy, because I got an idea, and I'm gonna start weighing myself and making compared to some of the weights on the ship to make sure I'm able to fit in the trebuchet.
I see this happening. I just turn to Georgie. So you're gonna be firing this, right?
If you guys want me to, I mean, I do have my handy dandy fun fire crossbow. But
Yeah.
what?
If you're,
I mean, I
if you're
don't
firing
like.
that, then you don't need to fire the catapult. That way we have loads more ammunition. And if you
Right.
keep firing the crossbow and then someone else fire the trebuchet, everyone's firing on all cylinders.
Yep.
I think
Cool.
we got this.
Great. Sure, someone else can fire it. No, I will go back up to the crow's nest.
Lauren, going back a moment, you were looking at the map to see if there was any pieces of land or little islands nearby. There are a series of tiny little islands, not far from here that you could use as dry land if you wanted.
Okay. Yeah, I point these out there and I go, this might be a good area to lure the beast. How far is it away from I think might be a good central point to summon it to the distance to the landmass? How far do you have to run?
Like a 10-minute sail.
Okay.
With a good wind, do you reckon?
Yeah. So as long as it can't command the wind or the water, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Oh, everybody, make sure you put cotton balls in your ears.
Right.
Yep.
Does that include the crew, Missy?
Yes, the crew should definitely be.
We have not but caltrops.
Put caltrops in your ears, I guess.
No, just use a bit of, I don't know,
Cloth? Do you have
cloth sack.
Your clothing, maybe.
Yeah.
Use a bit of your hammock.
Okay, so I know this is going to kill Nate because he loves his pair of clothes, but I will give Nikoi my noble clothes, the ones I wore to the ball all those months ago. I'll say rip them up, give them to the crew.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Captain, this be a holy vessel. So it be. Rip up the captain's clothes and stuff them in your ears, lads.
It's a lucky charm.
Okay.
Walk in the ocean.
I wore that when I first met these people.
They all cheer, all throw their caps up in the air as they
No, not mine.
grab your. Hold on to that. That's a family heirloom.
Yep.
They pick up a sea shanty and begin to set to. So you're getting close to the kind of middle of the ocean at this point, as far as the map would tell you. And this means that around you, in the distance you can make out the tiny spots of island land that you can see in the distance. Cindenarin has managed to make out, but aside from that, it's just deep blue sea around you guys, and there's nothing particularly in the water that looks strange here. It looks pretty clear blue on the Sea of Swords, right? I guess, yeah. So it's pretty crystal clear blue around here. You don't see anything lurking in the depths. And McCoy is like, I say that we're about right in the middle of the ocean right now, Captain.
Well, what do we do now, guys?
Batten down the hatches, whatever that means.
Well, we head toward the
Hatches, batten them. No
Well,
batten.
that is one thing I do know. You batten the hatches when there's a storm. That's it.
Arr. Don't unbatten those hatches. Belay that battening order.
Should we try to check?
It's a semi-baton, just in case.
Aye, send it to semi-baton, lads.
Should we go? Should we go down to some of the landmarks to see which one's good to, check out?
Cindenarin, where are we going?
Scouting the area could be good, so we know which island mass to go to, but we would need to be here to summon the creature.
Hey, if only Scabless Jim were here to see this now.
To summon it, I can. Once I've set up a relative summoning circle, I suppose I could try and summon the creature, and then we could go. Best to rudder the ship in the direction that we're running, so we're not having to slowly turn in the water.
Right.
Aye, we have no anchor.
Yeah, how do we stop?
We don't.
Okay.
Yeah, because Nate made it into a catapult.
We just spin slowly.
So, wait, just to be clear, we are luring the beast to the ship, hopping off the ship, but the catapult's on the ship?
Oh, we can take it. Remember, it's on the bottom of a table.
Okay.
You can lift it up, carry it off.
And we
Okay.
can shoot as we go.
Look, I've just built a
Okay.
portable siege weapon. Be amazed.
I'm so amazed, just so impressed.
Although
Thank
the
you.
only thing
Stop
we can
fishing
fire
for
is-
compliments.
Well, the
Nate.
captain is only portable because of the ship that it's on. Let's keep that in mind.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Throw caution to the wind.
We're so good at planning. This reminds me of when we're trying to lure the Yuan-Ti into the pit trap, but then we forgot to reset the pit trap.
That was Oberon's fault.
I don't know that it was.
Well, we'll know if it all goes.
No, I've
to-
heard that tale many a time round the ship's deck of how Captain Gray miraculously entrapped these two
No.
snake creatures, and 'twas
No.
the foolish and stumbling Oberon who.
That's water under
failed.
the bridge. All right.
We don't believe in that here.
There are no bridges.
Only water under the ship, okay?
Okay.
Well,
Okay. So, right. Summoning circle,
Right.
and then we run to land.
Yes.
we'll
Okay.
know if the ship's going down because the mole rats will try to abandon it.
Aye, the mole rats.
Mole rats always abandon us.
He looks
thinking,
away prophetically into the distance.
Yeah, we keep them just in case we're hungry.
That's how we know.
I mean, okay. Can we just go to the land now? And summon it to the ship that's in the water and then shoot it?
We can try, yes.
Sure.
I don't, know,
Okay.
I don't know if it will work, but
Well, what are we hanging a boot here for? Let's go.
No, still no, but okay. We're gonna have to swim to the island if that's what you be, because we got no dinghies.
You don't have a dinghy?
We sold the dinghies,
McCoy,
my
you told me
lady.
that all pirate ships have dinghies.
Well, they did. They did, and then Captain Gray changed that. Something of an entrepreneur. There was a very good deal on oak.
Nate,
Whoa!
Okay, so we're swimming to shore.
we're screwed. You just screwed us.
No.
I didn't screw no one. You're the one who turned up on my ship demanding to fight some sort of dolphin.
Well, I didn't know it was you. You're the only ship at the port.
Okay. So Cindenarin's going to summon the beast from the ship and then join us on land, right?
yes.
Okay, great. Let's do it. Whee!
Nice,
Yeah.
splashing down there like a
That's
like a
swimming.
mermaid. Who else is swimming? Yeah, I guess Nate, because you can just fucking
I mean,
swim.
we're pretty close, right?
Oh,
We're pretty
I
close.
mean, like you can
Can you-
only go so far because if you go to the shallows, then you're runner
Right,
runner
right.
aground.
Yeah.
like how ships work.
so how long a swim do you reckon it would be?
Wait.
Like a 10-minute swim.
Okay. Let's do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I mean,
Just
like
keep
it
it
you
up.
can hug to the shallows, but like you
This
can't
is
go
like
right
a
up to
skip
them.
in the darkness.
That's why I thought it was best like to
In the dark- in
stay
the
on
park.
ship and then
To
like
stay
run
on the ship and
yeah,
then
and then run it aground. Yeah,
Oh,
so.
well, okay, let's do that instead.
I would throw a rope up to you, but we sold it all.
Climb back up.
But yeah, as they're doing that, I create the summoning circle in the sign of a seahorse, and I sit down. I take out the now purified gem. That's it's a nice blue color. And
Alright, Sildar, don't get excited.
He's fine. He's
not a-
totally calm.
It's not an eggshell.
Oh, poor Sildar.
He's fine. Everything's fine.
and yeah, I commune with it once everyone's ready. I just kind of like sit with it on my lap.
Right,
Just-
so now, okay, last time I'm gonna ask. So now we are on the ship, right?
Yeah,
now
so
now we're on the ship.
Back
and
on the
after
ship.
You summon it, run to the ground.
the
Great.
original plan, yeah, to run
Yeah,
it aground.
Love it. Okay, I know what's
Captain,
happening.
is it all that wise to run our ship aground and be stuck on a tiny island in the middle of the ocean?
It's fine. We have an exit strategy.
Yeah,
But,
we have a way.
McCoy,
Don't worry.
McCoy, I'm going to be totally honest with you. We've been friends for about 5 days now, correct?
Aye, and we have, Captain.
Have you not realised I don't have a fucking clue?
Aye, that has come up a few times, Captain, actually, yes.
So when you said to me, are you sure that's wise? I don't know. Ask the big green blue, I don't know what he is.
Aye,
Ask him.
aye, Captain, I was giving you the benefit of the doubt.
You are a
Mr.
nice man, you
Mr.
are.
Blue Man, sir, is this a wise idea?
Well, it's the only idea we have. Otherwise, we stay on the ship and have the ship go down with us on it while we try and swim away, being pulled down by tentacles, screaming and dying painfully.
Either way, we're killing that beast. Come hell or high water.
Is there great booty and plunder once we kill said sea beastie?
Yep.
And think of the legend and all the wenches you'll get with it.
What?
Yes. So many wenches.
Right.
Have
There's plenty
to
more
be wenches.
Sure, so many wenches. Great. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
There's plenty of fish in the sea.
A wench is gender neutral in my book.
Oh, good. I like it. Like dude, like dude and wench.
Hey,
Chris, seriously.
Been going all night.
You're gonna kill me.
Okay.
But yeah, I summon the thing. I do the stuff.
I summon the thing.
Let's kill the thing.
We're noble heroes. We know what's happening.
Robbie,
Before we start, there is
Yeah.
one important thing that I must have everyone do. It's
Yes.
a sign of my faith and my ritual.
No.
No,
You must
we're not
kiss
kissing
a
them.
tattooed finger.
I immediately just get it over with. I just do it.
Before we do
I wanna-
this,
Blessed be that the water spray ever hit you.
talking of water spray, Nate needs a pee, so he runs off into the nearby foliage.
Oh, he's actually gone.
Great.
Yeah.
Georgie,
What?
Oberon,
No, Cindenarin. No. No.
I,
fine.
I love you,
Oh,
but
it's
no.
Fine, be blasphemous. Anyway,
Okay. I always am. That's kind of my thing. Okay.
I summon the creature. I use my seahorse as a focus as well.
Oh.
If I can,
okay, roll me an Arcana check with advantage. Or let you roll religion as well.
I'll made to guide you.
Yeah. Not good at either of them. Oh, I have a nat 20, right? I use that.
No, you don't.
Oh, I thought I did. Okay.
Sorry.
I made to guide you.
7.
Plus
7.
Plus 4 is
plus
11.
4 is definitely 11.
I thought I had advantage.
You
wait.
do, yeah. Yeah, you do.
What are you doing, Josh?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, God damn it!
At least
I'm
he's consistent.
Really into 7 right now.
Yeah, it's your lucky number. As all the pirates gather around, Cindenar, and you begin your chant, and the rest of the pirates look around in nervous fear as you complete your ritual, and then they wait in awkward silence for a moment.
Don't despair, man.
Oh, what did I
It's going to be
miss?
a whale of a time.
I don't think anything happened, Mr. Blue Man.
No one kissed my ring. Mm.
Is that what happened?
No one kissed his ring.
I kissed his ring actually.
Oh, Liana kissed his
You
ring.
should have
Because
kissed
I
his
just wanted to
ring,
get his over. I
Just-
wanted to get it over with.
It was more of a lick than a kiss.
Ew.
What?
Never you
Why?
mind. And at that point, you hear a deep
No, we don't.
rumble.
No, we don't, because we have cloth in our ear.
You still feel a rumble.
I just go.
I don't know.
Turn the ship around. Turn the ship around. Just go. Go.
Something smells fishy.
You hear a deep kind of rumble of.
I go. I go to McCoy. Get the ship going. Yeah, go.
I don't take orders from you, little missy, no matter how feminist you are.
I thought we were on the island. Did we go to land?
No, you were back on the ship.
Running the ship.
Definitely
aground.
confirmed to be on the ship and then running the ship aground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just stand up and go, "You heard her, you scurvy dog! Batten down the hatches, get the shipper moving!
There,
Hey,
hand
overboard."
the batches, button the hatches, and go.
I repeat everything that Cinny says. Like basically, like I'm a split second after he says it, but it kind of looks like I was saying it.
That bit from Pirates of the Caribbean.
That bit, yeah. Belay that order. Belay that belay.
McCoy.
Hey, thank you, Missy. Important job right there. Fit for a woman of your stature.
After I kill this beast.
To be sure.
Wow,
And
this reminds me of
Go,
that.
go, go, go.
you feel the rumble. Alright, so let's go around. Let's figure out what each of you guys are doing aboard the ship. Nate, seeing as you're screaming and shouting orders, why don't you roll me a performance check to have your orders heard? Thought we
It doesn't
fixed
matter,
that.
does it? I'm gonna get an automatic 1.
No, I'm gonna save it for an even more fun moment, I think.
Ah, you.
Can I assist him on that?
Sure, yeah.
Nice.
Nice, very nice. So the crew, like a well-oiled machine, step into action. Well-trained, experienced sailors that they are. They start heading on a direct collision course towards the island. Leanna, what are you doing aboard the ship?
I don't know.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be.
What are you doing, Missy? Batting the hatch or something?
I'm gonna try to get to the island faster, and I'm going to cast fly on me and Georgie so we can get there quickly.
Wow.
All right. You become an angel. Pair of angels.
Angel status!
I'm flying without wings. And you guys do the Titanic, but then you actually, like, you know, set off.
Mechanism! Fly!
That means that, alright, let's hurry to the island! Let's go, Georgie!
Together you break down the patriarchy as you fly
Let's
away.
break
into
down
it.
the patriarchy together!
What are we doing, darling?
Da da da!
As you soar away into the sky, it's fantastic. Oberon, what are you doing aboard the ship?
What time of day is it? Is it?
Good question. It's getting towards evening time, like 4
Okay.
p.m.
I'm gonna try and use the gem of brightness as like a spotlight to see if I can see anything in the murky depths. So I'll use a command word to expend a charge and create a beam of light.
Ooh, excellent.
The dark eye of Sauron.
I'll be at the top, I guess, right? With
Yeah,
the
absolutely, yeah.
Crow's nest.
No, it's the dark eye. It's the bright eye of Jigsaw.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Bright eye of Jigsaw. No, we hate
Jigsaw.
He can't
Aiming
be
it
cool.
down to
but
the
make him
water.
sound cool.
Yes. Put my eye up there, don't you mind? There we go. That's a bit better. Now I can see you all. You will all burn. Yes. Sorry, got a little,
All right, spicy squid tonight.
little carried away there. Yes, some fried calamari, I think, is in order.
Excellent.
Delicious. Let's see. Cindenarin, you're helping out Captain Grey. Anything else you want to be doing aboard the ship?
Yeah, if I could, I'd make sure I keep the gem near me, just in case I need it. And while he's doing that, I want to make sure that the people who aren't necessary are like someone's manning the actual ballista that we made, and
Right.
shooting that as we go once they see anything. And I'm just taking the unused barrels of rum, and I'm just like swinging it all over the deck.
Nice. Excellent.
Cotton buds in, boys.
Hey, put the buds in your cotton ears.
Cotton up your ears.
Cotton your ears, lads. Cotton them good. This is free ply. And it's very soft. And they shove it in their ears. Georgie, whilst you're flying with Leanna, is there anything you'd like to be doing?
Load in the crossbow, keeping a real good eye out, and just getting so far away from the water. And
Yeah.
Passive perception is 18.
Excellent. As you look down, and the group of you will start to see this as well, as the rumbling gets louder and louder, you'll hear a very faint, thanks to the cotton earbuds, which, by the way, mean that everyone has to shout in order to hear one another. Because you're already in a very loud, already in a super loud environment of shouting pirates and screaming people who can't hear each other. Is deep rumbling, and the very faint song. And it's a beautiful song from what you can hear, and then you kind of like, you douse it out because it's beginning to like give you a headache. The more you hear this kind of hallelujah kind of music singing. Yes,
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
it's actually Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah. Rest in peace, Jeff. It's been 10 years since it's Jeff's birthday today. 10 years since he died, so it's shout out to Jeff. As the group of you are like, wow, is that the spirit of Jeff Buckley? However, you, with your cotton buds in your ears, you can resist it. For the group of you. That being said, you do see the large looming figure pouring itself forth from the murky depths. In fact, not very murky. It said it was crystal clear blue a moment ago. Bad DM. Inconsistent, terrible, fireless man. What a shitlord. Yeah. Fucking hell. Immersion, man. Oh man, that's the next fucking YouTube going. cut your fucking hair and get fucking good at description. Alright, fucking Andy from Texas. Yeah, the group of you, I'm not bitter. The group of you will see rising out of the murky. Shut up. It's not murky, the crystal clear depths. a clear blue, almost as blue as Cindenar himself, actually.
He's green.
Oh, was he green? Everyone keeps calling him blue.
Yeah, it's take the piss out of him.
Oh, okay. Well,
With terrible people.
almost as green blue as Cindenarin is. The membraney and clearly like soaking wet tentacles of this creature, which ends in barbs and kind of like suckers as well, like an octopus. The body itself, however, is more akin to a froggymoth than your standard kraken, I suppose. It doesn't look particularly octopus-like in head. The head looks more frog-like and bulbous and huge. And out from its kind of mouth is coming this huge resonating song, which even with the earbuds is helping. So, as you see this creature, you can start to do some things. Yeah, well, what you tell me.
Well, hopefully, if it sees me, I'm going to be blinding it with the gem at this point. If it has eyes, I'm not sure. I can't tell from here.
Yeah, you can see two very big bulbous eyes. Yeah.
I'll be aiming the beam directly into those.
And that's when I also shout, "Aim for his eyes, boys! Caltrops ahoy!" And turn to McCoy and go, "Fire the damn thing, then, boy."
Narr, yes. So McCoy will fire out your caltrop catapult and see what you can do.
I wish it was like, I think D&D 3.5 they did 1 damage and we could just fire 300 at it.
The good old days, so it be, Captain. Unfortunately, this strange set of rules that dictate our lives have changed somewhat. They don't make caltrops the way they used to, Captain. But he does fire. Let's see. So you're firing like hundreds of caltrops. Let's see. Let's have a D20 of damage that you can roll, Nate.
Yeah,
It could be 1. It could be 20. Who knows?
Scatter shot.
Yeah, it really is.
Nat.
5.
Oh.
5 damage. So you deal 5 damage to the strange creature, and a couple of caltrops go into it. Most of them just sink into the ocean, though.
Screw it!
So 5 times 100. Would that make like 500 points of damage?
No. I'll go to McCoy. Where's that dynamite, boy?
I'm not in charge of the dynamite.
Do I still have the dynamite?
Liana's got it. She's flying away up into the skies.
Who let her have it?
I thought we divvied out a few sticks.
I'm like really visibly stressed. Like, ah!
Well, how am I supposed to know? I'm just running the catapult.
Keep firing! Keep firing! I'm gonna run and dive off the edge of the ship.
You're gonna swim the rest of the way?
I'm gonna swim up to him. Fuck it up. I'll do more damage in melee.
Not sure if that's a wise plan, Captain.
John. When was I ever wise?
Oberon, what would you like to be doing?
Well, did it get blinded at all by that, or was that the save?
Let's see. I had to make a wisdom save?
Constitution
saving throw.
15.
24.
Okay, he's fine. So the blinding clearly isn't working, so I'll put away the gem and I'll try to hex the guy, I guess, and just hex him, I guess. So I'm going to give him
Hex him
disadvantage ability checks made with, I think, strength.
Okay.
So that's that. As a bonus action. All right, let's see how this works on it. I'll fire a Eldritch Blast at it if I can.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. fire. There you go.
Very nice. Very nice. These two hit, yeah, the 11 and the 14.
They both hit.
No, I'm asking if they were to hits, yeah.
Yeah, 11 and 14.
Nope, both miss.
Okay, he's very tough. Hide. Okay, that's not good.
Yeah.
Well, I'll stick by where I am for now. See what happens. See what it does. Maybe it comes in peace, but would it be a bit late for that anyway? But who knows?
See, I'm about to climb up it and stab it in the face. Yeah.
All right.
Screw your piece.
That's it. That's it. I'll pass.
All right. So, that is Oberon. Cinzanara, what are you up to?
Yeah, so once I've dapperly quenched the deck with all the rum, I make sure that there's like a fire stand somewhere where I can like light something so I can set it on fire when time's ready. I steal a hat off someone, like a sailor's hat, and I just kind of stand there, trying to commune again with my goddess, just kind of speaking to myself, just kind of saying, "I won't run this time. I won't run this time. I won't be afraid. I won't be afraid." And would this be classified as some kind of animal, or is it like a monstrosity?
Let me find out for you. I'm pretty sure it's not animal. I'm pretty sure it's a monstrosity. Let's see. It is. What is monstrosity? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
It's right at the bottom of this thing.
I just start shouting in just in Elven, trying to taunt it. So I use my action to taunt if I can. To just be like, "I'm right here, you bastard! Last of the Kenrath! Last of the tribe! Come at me! Come at me!"
Nice. All right. Flying up above, Liana and Georgie. What are you guys doing?
I look over to Georgie because I realize I actually have the dynamite on me. I'm just going, Georgie, I might have made a mistake when we left.
Sure. Why don't you just hand me the dynamite, dear?
Carpet bomb it. Fly over the top.
Yeah.
I fly over and hand her the sticks of dynamite that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see the Kraken from where we are?
You can. Yeah, you can see it from here.
Oh shoot! I gotta get my handbook because I'm gonna fire a spell.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I tell if its armor class is equal to, inferior, or superior to my own?
What's your AC?
18.
It is equal to.
Haha! So useful. Okay, great. And its hit points, I assume, are higher than 87.
Much higher than 87.
Oh, great. Cool. Great. Love it. Okay, then I will shoot it as I do.
All
Well,
right.
is it my turn?
You can go, dear. I was just stalling for you.
Yeah, so it's 120 feet when it hit while I was still flying for the firebolt.
If it's over an 18, is a hit.
Okay, I was just because of the range, because we're just
Asking
flying.
range.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're within 120 feet.
Yeah, 150. Okay, alright. Go! Shoot! Okay.
13 is a miss.
Yeah, I know. Darn it. Fortunately, I'm not throwing that dynamite. That'd be worse.
Yep.
Yep.
You try and fire down a bit of fire towards it. It just kind of like breaks against its almost leathery hide.
Oh. It doesn't like fire.
You got to get through its skin first of all for it to not mind it too much. Lauren, what is Georgie doing?
I'm going to, just, I'm gonna try to shoot dynamite, because that sounds like fun.
Out of the crossbow.
Yeah, because if I shoot it, it'll set fire when it hits him.
This
because
is some science.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just like light it on fire for you and
It's
then
a
you shoot
flaming
it?
weapon.
No, it's a flame. It does fire damage. It'll blow.
Oh, okay.
It just
Okay.
fire damage explodes as soon as it touches your thing.
Okay.
That's not how dynamite works.
Georgie 8 fingers.
Okay. I will shoot it.
Alright.
Just regular.
Just regular old shooting.
I will use my advantage
Wow.
I will use my advantage.
Nice.
1.
Yep, I see it.
And I raise you.
And I raise you 21.
21. That's a hit.
Yay, and then I will shoot it again. And I'll try.
With more dynamite?
Sure, why not? And I'll shoot it. I'll do sharpshooter. Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
And just because I really like adding all of these numbers together, I will do action surge.
Oh my god.
I'll do it 2 more times. Wait, let me keep track. So 1 regular hit, 1 sharpshooter. This is great. This is normal. I'm so happy I'm shooting things again. So we'll do sharpshooter again.
Mm-hmm.
I will use my other advantage. I had to.
Mm-hmm.
Whee! Yes. Okay. 2 sharpshooters and 1 more time because action surge. Da da da. And yeah, sharpshooter again. I'll use a precision die on that.
Okie dokie.
So it will hit 3 sharpshooters.
All right.
And I will also have it make a wisdom save.
Okie dokie. Let's see what its wisdom be at.
So low. Pew pew.
Whiz.
Pew.
Why don't you? Oh, there it is. Why don't you? 13.
Fail. So it is.
Oh.
If it can be frightened, it is.
It's immune
Or no,
to.
wait. No, let's no. Let's do. I haven't done Godin in a while.
Okay.
So yeah, disadvantage on all attacks against targets other than me. Fly higher and away from it.
Excellent.
I will roll this damage now. Are you
Yeah.
excited? I'm excited.
Here come the damage. What do you roll for a stick of dynamite?
9999.
We'll
Yeah,
roll. We'll just roll an extra d20 for a stick of dynamite.
Okay, and well, how many sticks is it? Well, yeah, just the one.
Just the one.
Let's go with the one and D8. Oh boy, Will. I need my phone. Hold on. No, it's fine. I'm going really fast.
I need an app.
Plus 14 plus plus. Is anyone
Marcus.
engaged with it, by the way?
No.
Okay, fine. Plus 17 plus 17 plus 17
Georgie's engaged.
plus 7 is 58.
Hey, there it is.
Okay, I think I did this right. Okay, are you ready? Because I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Holy shit. Fucking hell.
Shiver and barnacles.
No!
Feminism!
Oh, cow!
Feminism is alive and well.
Well played.
Oh, cow!
Alright, he looks
That's a
a,
lot of damage.
it looks a little upset by that.
Does it?
Looks a little upset.
I don't say it's more than a little upset.
It is.
Probably harboring strong feelings. against you.
Um,
Really cool, right? But I fly really
yeah.
far away now. I'm very far away, Will.
So at the end of your turn, he's going to use his legendary action.
No.
So very fast.
Okay, how far can I move? Okay, yeah.
How large is it?
So how fast do you move, Georgie?
60 feet with
All right,
fly,
well, you
so
could-
60. It was dash before the fight, so now it's like I'm 180 or so feet away.
Oh, excellent, just in range then. So swim is
No!
60 feet. Range list is 120. So you and Liana can roll. Let me check this. Dexterity saving throws.
God, it's
All the
spitting.
hit points back when it eats females.
Shut up. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm worried. As I should have been.
No. Oh dear! Oh dear, oh dear. So, bolts of lightning
Oh.
strike out towards you
Whoa.
Oh crap! I'm in the sea.
and deal. If nobody passed the save, so Georgie takes 22 and Liana takes 17.
Ow.
And Liana, you've got to concentrate on your flight spell, correct?
Yeah.
You are muted, Liana.
It's a con save.
Okay, I will do concentration. So, whee! Splash!
Good. No, that's that. Oh.
With the 17.
Yeah, it should be 10, I think.
Yeah.
Unless it's over 20, it should be just a bog standard 10.
I thought it's 10 or higher. Or 10 or...
Or
I
half
thought it's
the damage.
The damage,
Or
yeah.
half
half
the
the
damage,
damage.
yeah.
Damage, but minimum 10.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's good.
So you
so I'm okay.
remain in flight despite being a little bit extra crispy. So that's the end of your turn. On his turn, let's see what he wants to do.
I gotta do some calculus.
So many fun things to do when you're a Kraken Siren.
You're Krukan.
Kraken.
Right.
Akron.
Let's see. What's here?
Should we roll initiative, or I think we forgot to do that?
No, we'll just go you guys in this thing because you'll be fucked by our boys.
Okay.
So he's gonna
Okay.
swim back towards the ship and start attacking the ship.
No!
At
so-
disadvantage.
Does it,
Sure.
does
Yeah,
it
it has an
seem...
advantage. That's right.
I mean, it's attacking a bow. It's yeah, sure.
I was waiting for it, so could I like drop the fire and like light the ship on fire?
Sure.
What? I'm in it.
Yeah, but it isn't like fire, remember?
Okay.
And we're gonna run it aground, and we're near the.
All right. So you can take your like held action.
Yeah.
So what exactly are you doing?
So yeah, I was gonna like set the ship on fire, so that way then when it attacks it, it like takes some fire damage, so it might think twice before attacking a burning ship since it doesn't like fire.
All right. Well, the ship, the fire begins on the ship. I guess the whole thing isn't ablaze yet. So yeah, fire starts and everyone panics. There's fire! Fire! Abandon ship! Oh, there's a Kraken in there. No, stay on the ship. Belay that.
Oh, the fire! The fire is your friend.
Damn it, McCoy, I'm shouting from the surface of the sea. Fire the goddamn caltrops!
They're firing all she's got, Captain.
Stop throwing them!
So let's have a 15 against your AC. Let's say Oberon, first one against you.
15. Yeah,
Yeah.
that hits.
All right. Second attack against, let's say, Cindenarin, an 11. And third one against Captain Grey for a 14.
You're welcome.
That doesn't hit me.
All right.
Yay!
So, does it... I'm assuming it sees me then.
Presumably it can see you. I mean, it does have true sight, so this thing,
Oh, shit.
yeah, can see pretty much everything.
I guess I ain't getting the surprise.
So you, Oberon, will take
One shot.
23 bludgeoning damage,
Ow.
and you are grappled.
What?
You are grappled.
Uh-oh.
Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained.
Mm-mm.
Your speed becomes 0, attacks against you have advantage, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and dex saving throws.
Do something.
Okay.
Alright.
Are you sure your AC's not higher than 15?
It's 15 exactly.
Damn it.
We've
Oh,
been here
you're
before.
wearing it backwards again.
We've been here before.
No. Not this time.
At that point,
They're
this
like
is-
a fish out of water.
yeah. So basically, it's grappled onto you with a tentacle, wrapped itself around your body, and now it throws you 60 feet up into the air.
Let's go.
Hi, Oberon.
Yeah, Oberon
Join me in
comes
the
up.
water. So lovely.
So
If this is happening, can I have a reaction?
yeah, as you're flying up, what would you like to do?
Okay, well, let me just check what Misty Step is. Is that a reaction? No, it's not. Fuck. Okay, well, then I'm flying. I'm going for it. Let's do it.
All right. So you are flung up into the sky 60 feet. He's a real flyer, that one. Oh no! No, he's gonna sink.
I believe I can touch the sky.
So you take a d6 for every 10 feet that you are thrown, if you're gonna land on the deck. However, I'll give you a dexterity saving throw to land back in water.
And you're not grappled, so you don't have disadvantage.
Oh god. Okay.
Unfortunately
sure.
for you, you have a nat 1.
Oh. Okay. In which case, I will use my reaction upon taking the damage and turn into an ice block. Using Tomb of Levistus.
Nice.
Jigsaw like really uncomfortable when you do that.
So I gain like a lot of hit points.
Yeah, you lose 20 hit points as you land back on the deck.
Oh, okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought, but I'm frozen now, so not bad.
You smash back in to there. That's his turn. Back to the group. The ship is on fire. Everyone is panicking.
Ah! I'm panicking. Panic.
We're fine.
Panic.
Nate, go ahead, Sinner.
I was gonna say, how far till we run aground?
So you've been going for like a couple of minutes or so. You've probably got another like 5 minutes with a good wind.
Nice.
Not being
Great. We're gonna be here for like 50 rounds.
way down for a kraken. So Nate, you're in the water next to the thing. What do you want to do?
I'm going to climb slightly up, and I'm going to do what I do best, and I'm going to stab it with the rainbow sword.
Rainbow sword!
Then use my bonus action, draw the life-draining dagger, and shove that into its slimy flesh.
Excellent.
I like where this is going.
Does
Rainbow
the
sword.
ship count as an adjacent
No.
target? Damn it, no sneak attack. Technically everyone on board, though.
The ship itself is not a combatant in this combat, unfortunately.
Well, fair enough.
Wait till it's fully ablaze.
28 hit.
28 is a hit.
Okay, so the short sword does a total of 9. And the life-stealing dagger, does it hit with a...
No.
No.
10 is not a hit, unfortunately.
No, but I'm staying where I am, and I'm
Hey,
just
that
going
was
to
a pretty good shot, Nate, with the sword. That was pretty good. I think you really hurt it.
I can't hear you! I know you're shouting something at me, Georgie. It's probably good, but I don't know what you're saying. As I
Take the cotton wool out.
Yeah, what?
No, don't.
Did an ice cube just talk to me?
Oberon, having been flung up into the
I'm frozen
skies,
this round, yeah.
you are frozen.
I'm still
and
stuck in my ice block, yeah.
yeah, all right. Cindernarin, your ship is on fire.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Quick question. My staff is magical. Would I be able to put that on fire as well?
Sure.
Nice.
I mean, it might burn it, but
Would it destroy it though, even though it's magical? The fire?
I mean, like fire still burns through shit. I mean, like some of it's wood still, so like it'll probably last a lot longer than any normal would.
Okay. I'll probably still do it. Yeah. This is all or nothing for me.
All right.
So I do that, and I go to attack one of the nearest tentacle that's harassing the ship
All right.
with my stoof, and I'm gonna use all the monkey stuff that I do. So 23, and then that's
23 is a hit. Yep.
9 damage. Is it like a D4 for 5 damage or something?
The damage, it doesn't add any extra damage, or just add the fire type to your damage, which it doesn't like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. I also add a key point to do a stunning strike. So it has to do a constitution save or be stunned for this round.
Alright, con save is 18.
15. That passes, yeah. And do a flurry of blows. I can't choose. I'm gonna do a flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna kick it. Nope.
Kick
it again.
real.
Yep.
That'll look.
10. And then I'm gonna, let's just see, I'm gonna. It can't be not prone because it's in the sea.
Right.
I'm gonna push it away. You can take it. You can. So I use a key point, so it can take a reaction to the end of my next turn.
Cool.
So I'll do that, and then I'll use my staff final time.
Alrighty.
And there's a 12 damage.
12 damage. Excellent. Okay, cool. Very nice. It is in a whole world of pain. Excellent. You hit it with your fiery staff, and it looks pissed at you, even though you can't see his face. I mean, it's down in the water, like hugging onto the ship, holding onto it, and weighing it down at this point. The tentacles look a little pissed off. At the end of your turn, it's going to spend another one of its legendary actions, which is not a reaction, to do another lightning storm. 3 creatures. Let's call it Nate, Oberon, and Cindernarin.
Oh.
Is this the lightning bolts?
This is the lightning bolts.
Excellent. What's saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw.
Let's pass, so I take nothing.
Natural 20.
Yes,
Oh,
24.
baby.
9.
Nice. Actually, Oberon and Dante both just make that save. Unfortunately,
Oh, I've got Dante, haven't I?
for Cindernarin... Yeah, sorry, yeah. Name on S confusing. Let's see. Anyone that succeeds takes half. You got the briggy
I
thing.
have
you don't-
evasion, so I
Yeah.
still take half.
Yeah, did I pass? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, you passed.
So I take nothing.
27. Or half of
Okay,
that.
so half of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is that. Let's go back to Liana and Georgie up in the sky.
Let's get farther away.
I'm just gonna be like, before I do this, it's fireball time.
Good.
Yeah.
Do it.
So I'm gonna hit it with my fireball since it does not like fire, and has to make a dex save. Go. Dex save, please.
All right.
I love if it just actually succeeds and does a backflip away because it's
Oh my god, I hate that so much.
Slow motion bends back.
Roll a nat 1. It's gonna be anti-fun and spend its legendary resistance to save.
Oh.
Aw.
But at least they used one of its. Does it? I think it has like 3 legendary actions, right?
No idea.
Okay.
No.
That was my concentration phase.
Oh,
Don't
cool.
mind me.
Oh, you're kidding me! I'm actually looking at this thing. Spent legendary actions are regained at the start of each turn. Shit.
What are you looking at? Just roll your damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm rolling up a turn. Oh, I have to do it manually. I forgot. Shoot, I forgot to fix that.
8d6, right?
Yep, 8d6 plus my charisma because of my thingy.
So much
Okay.
math. So loud.
32 points of damage.
Alrighty. Cool.
And I'm just gonna like, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep flying away with Jordan. Let's get fly away, fly to the island.
Sail away with me, honey. Alright, Lauren, what is Georgie up to?
She's gonna shoot it.
Shoot it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna shoot with the dynamite?
Yeah, I'll do more dynamite, I guess. And
If you have the dynamite, I don't.
Yeah,
you don't
I
touch
will.
the
I will. Well, I don't think you can throw it 180 feet.
dynamite.
Right.
That's all. I will also heal a bit. Oh, not in roll 20. I won't heal in I mean, damn it, in Twitch, I don't know what's happening. 1d10 plus 8. Okay, cool. That's fine.
9.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright.
And then I will shoot it. Then I will shoot it. I'll
Shoot it
do
in
a
the face.
sharpshooter. Yes, and sharpshooter again. I will add a precision die to that. Need to roll a 7. I do not, so just one shot. 1d10 plus 17 plus 1d6, and this is the dynamite.
Like elevator music should just play during all of this, man.
Yeah.
sorry. And then also a d6 for
I
sneak
just
attack.
picture I'm charging my laser, and then when it finally hits, it does fucking tons of damage.
So 42 points of damage, because that was a stick, the first one. Okay. I'm down to 2 of those. That's
Okay.
it. I fly farther away.
The dynamite did most of the damage there.
Yeah, I know. Good.
Excellent.
Yay.
All right, so back to the action. So that was you guys. Now it's this guy. So you fly away. This guy's still by the ship. So at this point, pretty fairly far away. However, it's gotta keep on keeping on. Did it grapple anyone? No, it did not. Excellent. So it is going to tentacle around. Spread its tentacly love to each of you. Nate, that's a 25. Is it still disadvantage?
No.
Okay, 25.
Yeah, well, I want to say no, but that would be lying.
All right, that's fair enough. Oh shit, I've got nat 20s as well.
No, you don't.
Oberon, nat 20. And Cindenarin, lucky winner number 2, nat 20. Yay! I like it. Just find out one here.
Uncanny dodge.
So 25 against Nate will be. Let's find his math. 6 plus 10. There we go.
So
It just 5 damage.
5 total damage. 21 damage, and you're restrained.
I'm gonna half that with uncanny dodge.
All right. For Oberon, this is 37 damage,
I'm unconscious.
and you're down.
Damn it.
Weren't you in an ice cube?
No, it only lasts a turn.
That's last turn, yeah. It was ice cubing for a little while, but like all good things, ice cubes must come to an end. He melted. Excellent. So 57 against you, and then Cindenarin, same dice roll, 40 damage against you.
Wow. That's math damage. Yeah.
That's shit.
I mean, it's not like Georgie.
The power of math compels you.
That's quick math.
Yeah. Like,
That's true. To be fair, like Kraken, he did it under a minute of maths. So it was record time on that math. So
It's that over me
Wow.
with a maths, but it's actually
Yeah.
just Georgie's face.
all right. So you guys feeling pretty worse for wear. I think it's safe to say at that point.
That's a bruise.
Fucking be fine. All right, let's go back to the team. The ship is getting close to the island at this point. You're close to running aground, probably a couple more turns, and you'll be there. Like Kraken speeding you guys along. Nate in the water.
Right, holding on to his slimy flesh, I'm gonna go, this better work. And then I go, damn you, curse. Whatever you've done, just help me now. And I just summon a fireball and point blank, throw it into his haunch, really.
And it's a net one.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna roll anyway, because I probably
Yeah, I want to see what it would have been. Yeah, good.
23. God
Good.
damn it, Will.
Good.
God, oh, I hate spells. Georgie was right.
I told you.
And then I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and oh no, I'm restrained, aren't I?
Yes, you are restrained, yeah.
Well, screw that.
Yeah, when you get hit by a tentacle, you're grappled and restrained.
I'm gonna just kind of thrash.
Nice.
Moan.
Just thrash.
Why
Thrash
did I
and
meet
moan.
up with these people again, for fuck's sake? I always die.
This always happens.
No.
Why does this always happen? And also, you already had a disadvantage, so it was 11.
Oberon.
Why do I have disadvantage?
Restrained.
Yeah,
gives you
you're
disadvantage.
restrained.
It's
I
all
know
good.
the drill.
Good. Good.
Yay!
Ooh, thank you, Fullbrand. Cheers 250. Remove a death save from Oberon and Cindenarin. Oberon, when you roll me a death saving throw, if you get a bad one, we'll turn it into a good one. Thanks to Fullbrand.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
quick note. I've jigged the healing stuff. So like, if you're down and you get a D10 of healing, it's not a D10 of healing, and you come straight back up. You can instead remove a death saving fail. So like people aren't constantly going up and down because we had that effect.
Okay. Like yo-yos.
So Oberon, you're down. Do you want to take that straight up death saving success?
I've rolled already.
Oh, there you
and
go.
I've got
Fucking hell.
17, so I'll take that for now, but
There you
that is going to be helpful for the next time. won't it?
Indeed. Excellent. Thank you, Fullbrand. Cindenarin.
I don't know what to do right now. I'm gonna use my action and
Okay.
just try and pray and plead. with my goddess if she can hear me to do any kind of help or assistance.
Okay. Roll me a religion check.
My worst stat. I'm not very religious, guys. Nope.
9! As your friends fly away into the distance.
Please.
So you pray, and you pray, but your goddess isn't heeding your call at this point. Perhaps.
Oh, poor. Sorry, I'm dealing with someone else right now. I can't deal with this.
We are on lunch break. Please call back later.
Yeah. All right.
Bonus action. I will. Trying to get out is an action, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Since I can't. Is that a bonus action? Oh yeah. No, it's an action, but I can't do that. I think that's what I'm gonna do then. That's what I can do for now. Yeah, that's what I can do for now.
It's understandable. All right. Sindanarin prays to his gods, but they're not listening. Let's go, Liana.
I'm gonna try and, because I can see that the situation's getting really grave. There's a ship on fire.
Mm-hmm.
That crack is pretty much beating all my friends up. I guess at this point I'm just gonna pray, just to see if any god can hear me.
This is a terrible idea, and so we're all on the same page. Yeah, go ahead, roll me a religion check.
Okay.
Oh.
23!
Oh, yes, you hear the voice of Jigsaw in your head. Because you sold your soul to a demon. Yes, how can I help?
Is there anything you can do with this Kraken maybe to make it maybe a bit weaker?
Well, that depends entirely on what you're offering.
Fine, we're fine.
What do you want?
Well, at the moment, I've got about a 10% share.
10% share of what?
Let's call it 50-50 or even. There's a little known thing known as a soul. Very few applications. And upon...
You have the Kraken's soul if you help me.
I'll have it either way.
They're very powerful. You just saw just spark out lightning. It's just
Alright, I'll have the soul of the Kraken.
Good.
Stronger than you anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could just try and make it a bit weaker. Maybe just whatever it takes.
I'll see what I can do. You see a group of you all see a burning portal appear in the water right next to it, and demons just pour forth from the water.
I'm down there with them.
And there's just a horde of demons are just flowing through from the gates of hell themselves, and you hear Jigsaw's voice. You see, your friends have been very useful in growing my power. And as that happens, that's what we're going to wrap up tonight's episode of Angel Necromancer. Excellent decision making by all of the team throughout the entire session, as always.
That might have just undone the whole reason why we went to kill the Kraken.
Yeah.
Oh man. And also for next week, a Nat 20 for Georgie from Valdar. Thank you, my friend. We appreciate that a great deal. Next week we're still going to be fighting the Kraken and hordes of demons now, maybe. So be sure to tune in then for even more shenanigans. But whilst we are wrapping up tonight's show, we are going to be heading into Tomb of Annihilation in just a few moments' time here, so stick around for our next show coming up in just a little while. If you enjoyed today's show, please do let us know in chat what your favourite moments, and of course, if you haven't followed yet, hit that follow button and join us for daily D&D. We're on that grind. But let's get around to cast and crew. Did we enjoy ourselves? Where can we find you guys online? Start with Liam. What was it like to play Nate once again, my friend?
It was fantastic. I just feel wittier playing him. Just completely different to the way I played Dante. So I'm glad to be back on the more humorous side of a character. And also I got a really good kind of welcome from everyone. So
yeah,
made Nate feel so special.
No.
Yes. And you can find me on RedJusterQQ on Twitter, or you can come join me and watch us on my YouTube channel, which I'll paste in the chat.
All right, excellent stuff. Chris.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and yeah, it's great to have Nate Nate around again, and all the puns we cracked today about boats and the sea. It's mad. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. You can find me on Twitter as well at @Sinrith_, and also on the YouTube channel that Liam just posted as well. Other than that, I'll be here next Monday.
Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. Josh, Prorystar.
Yeah, great session. Loving my super religious pulpiness now. Really great. Thank you for that. With my pulpiness and Georgie's cult, we're gonna make a super religion.
Yep.
Right.
But yeah, I am Prorystar on Twitter, YouTube, and on Twitch, where we do RPGs and tabletop stuff 5 days a week. Post that in chat, and you can see me here as well next week. Thank you for having me, as always.
Great stuff, great stuff. Always a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure. Lauren.
Yes, that was so much fun. Nate's back. Feminism on pirate ships. Shooting krakens. I just had a blast. I am on Twitter at ThatSaltyGinger, and on Sunday nights at 7 Eastern, I play in a Pulp Cthulhu campaign with Greg. We just finished episode 2, so if you go to his Twitch channel, you can watch that. I play a Southern psychic, and it's so fun.
Nice, nice. Great stuff. And last but not least, Jillian. Not Lillian, Jillian.
What have I done? Just what have I done?
You know what you've done.
I've been consumed. Help!
What's going
But
to
it
happen?
is really good
Only a
to-
better question.
Yeah.
Drama.
I probably might have ruined the mission at hand.
Hi,
like-
Liana Soul.
Yep.
It's not you.
Yep, so. But basically, you can just find me on Twitter.
Mhm.
Here's a link to it right there. You can go follow me on there for all weird stuff, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Great stuff, great stuff. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Another great fun episode upon the high seas. Now I think that my favorite NPC is McCoy. I
love him.
love him. He's the best. So hopefully we'll see him again next week. Hopefully we'll see you guys here, of course, as well. Same time next week, 1 p.m. every Monday. That's Eastern time, 6 p.m. UK time, and other times may vary depending on where you are in the world. And I leave it up to you, dear adults, to work that out for yourselves. But
Keep your hatches battened.
keep your hatches battened, keep your batches hattened, and we'll see you guys again same time next week. Until then, see you guys soon.